Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Initiative Order and welcome to the next episode of Vault. Ash has her Viking gear ready, so
I'm ready for death and destruction. Let's go.
So thank you all for joining us tonight here in the Wasteland. This is Vault. It is a Fallout RPG set in the Texas Commonwealth in 2177 using the Fallout 2D20 system by Modifius. If you're interested in playing with your friends in the Wasteland, you can pick it up through the Modifius website. My name is April Hill. I'm the overseer for this campaign. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram and stiletto DM on Twitter. And here almost every Monday night, just next Monday night, like tonight and then next Monday night, because then the campaign's over and I'm sad. So before we jump into tonight's game, let's go through some announcements real quick. Of course, thank our wonderful sponsors like Session Zero Clothing that makes D&D streetwear. You can use the code ORDER at checkout for 15% off. Norse Foundry, they make beautiful dice, and you can use the code TIO15 at checkout for 15% off. Roaming Player Gear that makes wonderful gaming tabletop supplies, and you can use the code Carnaby20 for 20% off the Dice Tower Dice Tray combo set. Mithril Armory that makes really cool tin hedrils that are foldable metal dice puzzles, as well as other really cool metal dice, sketch dice, and some other really cool D&D gear. So go check them out. And of course, Umbral Oculus dice. I will let Peggy tell you, or Peggy, I'll let Taryn tell you all about that when we get around to her. And of course, we appreciate all the bits and subs. If you feel so inclined to donate that way, that goes towards the channel and creating content on the Initiative Order. And if you want to donate the players directly, you can do so by clicking our Ko-Fi link and tipping us. That way we appreciate all donations and tips and whatnot. So thank you. All right. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's meet, of course, our wonderful players. We will start with Ash.
Hello, everybody. I am Utahime, and I am a cosplayer and streamer and TTRPG performer. And you can find me if you're interested in all of those things at Utahime Cosplay, and that's Facebook, Instagram, here on Twitch, where I occasionally stream on my own channel, and also Brianna DeCosta on Twitter. And if you don't catch us on Mondays, you can catch me every other Tuesday on Ecrium Expeditions on the Red Hair Inn, and also too on Tayar on that _ D'Angelo's channel, and that's every other Wednesday. And coming up soon, there is a new show coming this Friday. Alien is back, and it's actually called No Turning Back, so there you go. So definitely tune in. We got Danny, the amazing Danny, here on the Initiative Order, who's going to be running it. He's our mother, who's going to be running this amazing game. And we got Cynthia, Marie, we got Emily, we got Ray, we got Taylor, who are going to be playing some amazing characters, and I'm going to be joining that cast as well. So definitely tune in. That's going to be 6 p.m. The premiere February 4th. So do not forget to tune in and check it out. Some badass ladies. We're gonna be doing a thing. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Oh, yeah.
I like aliens. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
aliens.
I'm not scared. I'm just playing a 14-year-old who might die in space.
You're gonna die so hard.
In space.
It's
Well,
awesome.
it wouldn't be the first
I mean,
time. It's fine.
You'll be fine. You have it's the rules of horror. You'll survive second to the end and then die, so the main character can feel bad. It'll be fine.
There we go. That's the plot, guys.
Very good.
And of course, we have the wonderful Jay Sugar Cyrus.
Oh, hey. What can I say? It's Jay, Casual. You can find me on all social media at Just2Casual, Casual Creativity over on Twitch. Currently on a break because I'm on a road trip, which I'll be back to my normal business operations starting Thursday-ish, Friday at the latest, where I'll be jumping into full-on deep breath play testing on full batch, running 2 to 6 games a week for people to enjoy some anime-inspired urban fantasy TTRPG experience with Deep Breath. All that's over at Deep Breath RPG on all social media and deepbreathrpg.com. That's DEEP bread, THRPG.com. And I'm Sugar Cyrus, the ghoul that entertains you from this life to the next and that brings love in many ways, be it strumming my guitar, the sweet sound of my voice, or highly volatile nuclear explosives.
Jeez, man.
Sugar makes things go boom boom.
Yeah,
So of course, the newly possibly widowed Peggy Sue.
Hey, what can I say? No, hi everybody. Taryn Hackett, also known as Valroof across the socials, and I am a generally creative human TTRPG performer and dice maker under the moniker of Umbral Oculus Dice. That is UO_dice on Instagram and Ko-fi.com/UO_dice, where I do have a dice actually in stock right now. You can use code initiative, the discount code initiative at checkout for 10% off of the full sets. So that's the thing you should do because they're pretty and they're shiny, and I have fun alt shapes like a plumb bob shaped D12, because who doesn't want a plumb bob shaped D12? Tonight I am cosplaying as John Bender, but I am playing
a throwback.
I'm playing Peggy Sue in a flannel shirt instead. But yeah, like Utahime said, every other Tuesday over on the Red Hair Inn, I play a cinnamon roll, and then coming February 13th, we are going to be stepping back beyond the veil and torturing my best friends in Far Realms, Occult Divinity Lost Homebrew for the 3rd chapter. So check that out here on the initiative order.
Oh
Yay.
yeah. Okay. Speaking of somebody who might be lost and blown up and all that. I'm just kidding. Marcus Cole.
Death
Justin.
is only the beginning.
Death is only the beginning.
Hi, my name is Justin, and I do play Mr. Marcus Cole, a slinger of guns. Just thought he was sneaking around, using his rarely used ninja skills to sneak up on the bus to support his allies in their time of need and to cover their retreat when they decided to leave, and then got blown up by surprise. We'll see how that plays out.
Is it because Ash flipped you off? Is that the reason?
I don't know. I think currently all that's going through his mind is, hey, what's that? And then,
bad decisions were made.
We'll see.
Bad decisions.
We'll see. However, Mr. Bender, it's 2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny.
Yeah, you're just going. There are going to be multiple pieces of you hitting the floor. I don't know.
Possible. However, I was just quoting the.
Mess with the bull, get the horns. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's the guy to quote.
Oh.
The bodies hit the floor. All right, and of course, Tipper, Alicia Marie.
Everybody, I'm Alicia Marie. Like April said, my socials are Alicia Marie Body, and I am a costumer and cosplayer and RPG performer, and like Peggy Sue, a generally creative human. I am playing Tipper, and she is a sort of advanced hybrid synth. She's not human, but she's not a robot, but she sure as hell looks and acts like both. I'm kind of hoping that Marcus blew maybe into a tree or something and we can just retrieve him. I'm a little confused, like what exactly happened the last episode, but I've been looking forward to today because I really wanted to find out.
That's why I brought the Viking beer.
We can scrape him off the We love you.
Over here, and over here. Oh.
I found his hand. Sorry.
And that's everything. All right. Well, we won't keep everybody thank you for the sub, Drilla.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you.
All right. Well, we won't keep everybody waiting. Hey, Jen. Yeah, so many friends in the chat. So we won't keep everybody waiting. Everybody grab a drink, grab a friend, grab some tissues, and let's get wasted. We're live. Yes, I was a Girl Scout and top cookie seller, and yes, brownie, all that. Yeah.
Does it exist in the wasteland? Please I want Ash to get Girl Scout cookies, please.
You know they don't ever go stale.
Right? There we go.
I loved Girl Scouts. That was the most fun when I was younger. I miss them.
All right.
So much fun.
I was not.
We digress. There will be Girl Scout cookies in the wasteland at some point. There has to be.
Yes.
Nom, 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 nom. All right. So last week, you all had made it right outside of Dallas in one of the little establishments, one of the little settlements that was on the outside of the barricaded walls of the Dallas Cowboy Raider compound. You were looking for Charlie Pharaoh Fox. But while you were looking for Charlie, you ran into somebody else, Marie, the daughter of the scientist, the brilliant scientist and engineer who built Tipper. She tells you about how she was raised in the vault that her mother was the overseer of, and when her mother eventually passed, the mantle passed to her, and she was the overseer for Vault 42 for many years. No experiments took place in that vault under either of their care, but one day, the robots went haywire. They started attacking people, grouping people, and putting people in separate rooms, and opened the vault doors and let more of them in. Marie tried to figure out what was going on, tried to hack the code, tried to fix them, but couldn't. It was some strange text she had never seen that was on her computer screen, and there was no getting through that firewall. The robots were at her door, and so she used her overseer emergency hatch as well as a hazmat radiation suit and barely escaped with her life. She saw beams of light coming down as robots chased her through the smog and through the radiation. And once she did find a settlement and she found people outside of the vaults, no one believed her. She was a little old 70-year-old woman, and nobody believed her stories. And nobody wanted to venture out into that radiation to see what could be out there. So she made a life for herself in this little settlement. Charlie grew in the ranks and made a name for himself. In fact, people started calling him Pharaoh Fox because of the bandages that were wrapped around and always on him. He ended up becoming the leader of the Cowboys. And once you all said that you were there and that the widow was looking for him, well, he was ready to talk. He sent a caravan with a big armored bus and several armored vehicles out to the meeting spot, but you weren't there. You were trying to find a different way, perhaps, to ambush him. But alas, he waited and waited, and eventually you all made your way over there. Marcus snuck around, apart from the group, went around and got inside the bus. And Charlie ended up having some words with Peggy, and Peggy had every opportunity, although Charlie was holding a dead man's switch with all of his, as he said anyway, all of his vehicles that were surrounding them now, set to blow. Well, she could have taken him out, but she didn't. And he apologized. He was really just looking for revenge for his own family. But he took a different path than what she did. He took a different path than what she did, and a different path than what all of you did. He chose the life of crime to get his revenge. And he became the bad guy in the process. Peggy said that he could leave with his life as long as he never forgets what he did to her family. And he said that she and all of her friends could leave with their lives as long as she never thought about him again. And as you all begin to walk away, no one sees Marcus. Little did everybody know, Lady, wearing a stealth boy, had taken a nuke mine onto the bus. And the night before, with the aid of Marie, rigged a tape to, once played, trigger that mine halfway through. And Sugar gave this tape to Pharaoh Fox's second in command, and he put that tape in the bus, and it began to play. Marcus had no idea
Still
what
doesn't.
Sugar had planned. And once all of this came out, Peggy began to run back toward the bus that Marcus was on, the bus that Sugar had Lady plant the mine on, the nuke mine on. She began to run back to it. And as she ran back, it exploded. Everything turned white and bright and light, and all you feel was the shaking and the eruption of this mine and the bus being blown to bits. All you see is bright, white, loud, ringing in your ears, nothing. And that's where we left off. So, you all are lying flat on your backs as you wake up. Everyone had been passed out. In fact, Tipper, you had been malfunctioning just a slight. Some of your circuitry had been knocked loose just slightly, but you begin to come back online. Everyone,
Okay.
as your eyes begin to adjust, everything in this room is very bright. There's a smell of disinfectant, and it's cold. You feel cold steel on your back as you're laying there, and bright lights, and you hear this mechanical engine, just this low, deep hum of an engine. And as you open your eyes and you begin to look around, you see each other laying on separate metal beds. And you see big windows, glass windows. And outside the windows, you see black nothingness, except for just the faint curvature outline of the earth and the atmosphere.
Son of a motherfucker.
Running a diagnostic.
So we died.
Whoa.
Wait,
What?
sugar. Can we move, or are we like?
You are not restrained.
Okay.
As you get up and start looking at your surroundings, you are all laying on these metal tables, and you look over at Marcus, and you can see that there are shrapnel, and there is stitching and some kind of weird ooze, some kind of gel that looks like there's bits of shrapnel that have been removed from Marcus, but there's this oozy gel kind of substance on where some of these puncture wounds were.
Yeah, Peggy runs straight over to Sugar and is like gripping Sugar's arm for dear life and is gonna do the like panic thing of like looking out, seeing the earth, and then is like holding the arm but falling down to her butt, and is like in like a little mini panic of like, oh my god. It's you put something like you put an animal on a boat and they start like panicking and not know. That's what Peggy's doing.
And you would also see in some almost dog kennel like cages in the room as well, Bopper and Lady.
What about the death? Did we leave? Oh, Bopper is it? Never mind. Wait,
They're in two separate cages.
Ash would go over to where Marcus is and kind of like start shaking him, even though like not thinking, like just kind of like thinking that something, obviously like is he dead? Like just he looks bad. I'm assuming really bad.
Yes, and as you look closer, Marcus, and you start shaking Marcus, when you wake up, your eyes start to open, you feel immense pain and pressure all over your body, but especially in your shooting arm.
Good. I don't use that often.
But it's not really a pain. It's almost a sense of numbness, of foreign. It's a foreign feeling. It's almost like you can't call it a feeling, and you start to try to wiggle your hand, your fingers, and you hear this slow click, 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 this whirring of gears and mechanical parts. And you raise your hand up. And it looks like Tipper's hand, but only when Tipper does not have skin.
Red.
Which hand is this?
Your shooting hand. It's your trigger hand, son.
Oh no.
He's gonna shoot us for real.
Marcus.
Stranger danger
Marcus.
forever.
Marcus. Are you dead?
Well, I don't know. Last thing I remember, I was watching you guys walk away.
Where were you?
Well, I had snuck around back to cover you guys. I was on the bus, and then next thing I know, I'm here.
Wait, the Cowboys did this to you? What?
I don't know.
Peggy's just reaching out to poke Marcus.
Immediately, Marcus is going to check two things. He's obviously he's looking at his hand, somewhat concerned, and he's
You're going to check for his hair.
He's immediately going to reach up for his hair,
and then.
And I'm guessing if I'm this Scarter thing, I don't have my coat or my shirt on. He's gonna look at the wounds and check his.
Yes, you would. You in particular, your duster would have been removed, but it is laying to the side. It's laying on one of the tables to the side. However, you also notice that none of you have any of your weapons.
We have none of our what?
Okay, not again. Weapon. Are you fucking kidding me?
You didn't answer Marcus's major concern. Is his hair still there?
Your hair is singed.
Oh God.
And it feels a little bit shorter, and it feels a little bit crunchy, but it's not all burnt off.
This is hell. What has happened?
It's salvageable.
It doesn't look as bad as you think.
Honest. Be honest. It feels weird. It doesn't smell right.
Yeah,
it's a bit
much shorter.
They messed you up pretty bad. I'm sorry, man.
That's gonna need a lot of aloe vera.
I'm looking. Is there a sink nearby, or with a mirror?
Mirror.
There are several reflective surfaces in this room, along with the what would appear to be some kind of steel or very cold metal tables, the glass in the windows. There also appears to be some kind of like an observatory window that leads into another room, and there is a door, but the door is shut.
Yeah, Peggy is crawling up to one of the windows looking out, and is like peeking up and over and staring at the curvature of the earth. In a state of panic.
You see, as you look over, you see the earth You see the glow of the atmosphere. You can see land down there. You can see, looking around, you can see a couple of satellites that are now just bits of debris that are orbiting the Earth. You can see stars.
Ignoring all that, and
I will start
instead focusing in the mirror.
hyperventilating. Yeah, Peggy will begin hyperventilating on the floor.
Oh my God.
And is
Wait,
slowly
the
approaching the fetal position.
The world is in fact not flat.
Sugar will just head over to comfort Peggy. It's not as bad as you think it seems. It's more of a momentary shift of luck.
We're in fucking space. This is space.
Does anyone
Technically,
know
the planet's in
anybody
space too.
But does anybody know who could have done this and why we're here?
But this is obviously a dream. Like, I remember there was an explosion.
We're all having the same dream. That doesn't make any sense.
But
wait, let me slap you, Marcus, and if you wake
no,
up,
no, I'm look horrible and I feel worse. I'd rather you not slap
And he raises up his mechanical arm now.
That proves that it's a dream, because he would never let anyone touch his hair.
Listen,
that I know, unless it's to be washed properly.
Might be a nightmare.
That's
certainly not a dream.
That's a lot of aloe vera that you we can fix that
can we
shit
fix
though. The hair, yes. Your arm looks like it's gone.
I'll be honest with you. In the grand scheme of things, the hair I rate slightly above my arm.
But that's your trigger hand, son.
I understand that. I can I've shot right-handed.
I mean, that's gonna change some things.
Wait. We can prove this. Tipper, say something smart.
Tipper's actually looking out the window with, well, when Peggy was standing near the window, Tipper just went up behind her and just whispered, like, where the hell are we? That's it. She's still looking out the window because she's very matter of fact. So she's just trying to figure out where they are.
And
do we have any personal affects whatsoever? Nothing.
I guess just the clothing.
Just your clothing.
Just
what
clothing.
were you saying, Jay? What were you saying, Sugar?
Sugar is going to be like extraordinarily calm. Listen, it's not a dream or some illusion. This is exactly what you think it is, maybe slightly different. We're in space. That's the planet. It's not a dream. Marcus, I don't know what happened to you though, but yeah, this explains what happened with the Scorpio and all that.
Okay, but why are you so calm?
I've lived long enough and seen some weird shit. This doesn't even break the top 10.
Wait, so you've been to space?
No, but space is not that different than, I don't know, being in a raider bar full of people that want to shoot you. It doesn't make sense when you're the most lovable thing that anyone's ever seen.
We're about to shoot you, Sugar. Unless you tell us where the hell we are right now.
We're in space.
Yeah, we're in space. Exactly where? No idea. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with something that we almost died. And that's the second time that an explosion was followed by a series of weird...
Wait. We were in an explosion?
Yeah, the bus was rigged to blow.
That fucking asshole. Tell me you killed him. He rigged that bus to blow? Was that his grand plan?
That's exactly what
he won again.
Peggy is blatantly looking at Sugar as she's kind of like,
Well, did he go down?
Ash does have a look of like,
Did you take him down at least?
We don't know because the bus exploded.
Did he?
Well, Marcus is going to, a realization is going to come to him looking at this arm, and he's going to reach down and try to pick up one of the tables with that arm.
Cool.
Yes. By the way, so you.
Cool.
Yeah.
No longer the weak link anymore, maybe. Maybe I can lift rope.
You can lift that chain again. Yeah. Woo.
I want to arm wrestle Marcus.
If you are using that arm specifically, it gives you a plus, like an extra 2 on your strength.
Nice.
Still not super impressive. But we'll go with it.
Welcome to the syndicate.
Wait, can Ash look around? I'm willing to use.
I thought
something for to try to see if there's a door or like some way out of here. So I'm willing to spend something if it's luck or whatever I need.
No, there is a door. So you do see the big observation window looking out to space, and then you see there's this other window that looks opaque, like you can't see through, but looks like somebody perhaps could see from the outside looking in.
Has anyone
And
tried
next
the,
to it, there is a door.
the door? Has anyone tried the door? Marcus will
There
walk
is a
up to the
door.
door and try to open the door.
Yeah. Ash is going to try to go over there. Well, like Ash would have been heading in that direction, trying to look around to try to get away, to get out of there.
Marcus will try to open the door.
Does it open?
Yeah, you go over to the door.
Marcus will use his new super strength and attempt to open the door with that super strength arm.
Ash is going to look at Marcus and then kind of give him like that kind of like, really, dude? And then going to try to help assist to open with strength.
How about I, in reality, I'm assisting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see that there's no doorknobs or any kind of like push bar or anything on this door, but there is a keypad. And on the keypad, it doesn't have numbers or letters. It has some very weird symbols. And
This sounds like a job for sugar.
You have never seen before. But you're trying to pound on the door to see if you can like break it down.
Trying to like...
Is there any kind of
like any way to like
get our fingers into or anything?
Because I'm not going to be able to hack this. I don't have the intelligence level to hack. So
Sugar
therefore,
is going to stand behind them while they do that, patiently waiting.
Okay.
I just want to see what happens. You're gonna be there for a fucking while.
I just want to see what happens.
So as y'all continue to mess with the door and try to open it and pry it open, and the cages wouldn't be locked for Bopper or for Lady Luck.
I was about to say Peggy.
They have doors, but they are not locked.
Peggy crawls over and opens the cages for the. That was my next. She's gonna open that and let them out.
Budging. If it's not, we can't find a real solid crevice. Marshall said, "Well, Ash, what if we get we'll get one of those tables and we use it as a battering ram and just knock this door down?"
Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan. Let's do it.
I know.
Let's do it. Now that you sort of have more strength.
I've always had hidden strength. This may be just enhancing it slightly. It was really hidden.
Mm-hmm.
While they go for the table, Sugar would like to put in the code to open the door.
So they start to go try to pick up the table.
We're gonna still go to get the table.
And
absolutely.
And Sugar, you go over to the keypad and you start studying it, trying to find a jack to plug your Pip-Boy into, and then the glass that was one way flips off, and you can see a lone figure standing on the opposite side of the glass.
What do they look like?
Ash, this figure looks hauntingly familiar to you. This figure has a very slender, long body, very long arms, long limbs, long legs, 3 fingers in blue gloves, wearing a white bodysuit, white space suit. Their head has no hair. It is a greenish yellow color. She looks feminine in her features. She has high cheekbones, a very narrow jawline, big, round, black eyes that seem to have no iris or pupil. They are just black as the space outside that observation window. And on her face, on the green and yellow skin, you see blue metallic markings that almost match your own. She puts a 3-fingered hand up on the glass. looks down, pushes a button, and holds up what seems to be some kind of box device. She holds it up closer to her face. I see you're awake.
Peggy is holding Lady Luck like a goddamn teddy bear and is terrified in the corner.
What?
Please put the table down. I don't mean you any harm.
What? You look... Have we met before?
And something changes on her face, and she looks, even though you can't really see where her eyes are looking, they almost feel like they're fixed on you, Ash. Yes. Long ago, I saved you.
The markings.
It was a way for me to track you. We have special ink that we can apply to a person to be able to track them. I have been watching you for some time. I have been watching all of you.
That's not creepy at all.
Everything.
My apologies. Some explaining. You probably need that.
Yeah, like, why the hell did you save me?
Or why are we in space?
Yeah, that too. That too.
Before I saved you, when you escaped the underground, I watched you. We have been watching you. My people found this planet. We were in need of help. My species lacks physical prowess, although we excel in intelligence. We saw as a species that you and this planet of humans were less than us, less than all the other species who have left their home planets. We saw that your race would consume and destroy itself. So, for the greater good of our species, we decided to take over. We caused destruction across your planet that led a lot of your people into underground containers where we could experiment on you. Since your genetic material was so much like ours, we needed to find a way to formulate something to make us stronger, better, so that we could face our other foes in the galaxy.
Now I know I'm dreaming. There's no way that you're telling me that you're behind what happened to all of us in the vault for you guys to benefit you. This has to be some sick joke.
They're then responsible for
the entire planet.
Y'all
we
destroyed
caused discord amongst your people that was inevitable.
But you killed billions.
Everyone.
Innocent.
So that we could save ourselves.
So you're a selfish bastard is what you are.
Upon my observation, of watching what you went through, Ash, in your vault. I grew to see that we were wrong. My father, if that's how you translate the word, was wrong. I saw that your species could be good. I saw how you made a family down in that vault where you had none. You were my father, my father's greatest accomplishment. You were the perfect specimen. I didn't want to see you destroyed. So I tried to save you and help you escape.
How do you expect me to respond to this? We didn't ask to be created, to become what we were, what we are, to be tortured every day. And then you're telling us that you're to blame for what happened to Sugar, what happened to Peggy and Marcus, even to Tipper. And we're supposed to just be okay with what you're telling us right now and not want to just rip you limb to limb? And then basically Ash is going to try to, there's a glass, correct? Ash will try to basically break the glass with her fists,
Go for
banging
it.
on the glass to see if it shatters.
Yeah, go for it. You can roll. As you're banging on the glass, I am sorry, we were wrong. I understand why you would be upset. I do not agree with what my species is doing. We have seen so many times, and other species across the universe, like the Solarians with the Krogans, and so many others. This was not right. And when I saved you, and you went out and found these other people, I saw so much good in your species, so much that we didn't see before. I saw a man who had lost his entire family still find the motivation and drive to help others. I saw a person whose humanity had been taken from them, but still survive and find a way out in that horrible, horrible planet, and eventually again find family and purpose and love. All the while his father watched over him from afar. And I saw a woman whose mate had killed her entire family, and she found forgiveness for him. And lastly, finally, not only Ash, you, but I also saw a creation from one of your own. Tipper, your creator truly is a brilliant man. He has done so many good things. I admire him and his work. And Ash, you've always been the perfect specimen, but much more than that, you've overcome so much. And if humanity can go through what you all have been through and still come out together, humanity might be even greater than any other race in the universe. And I'm sorry. What did you roll? Trying to break the glass.
That was a 9 and a 14. Is that considered? I'm trying to figure out how are we doing the breaking of the glass? Is it like unarmed strike or?
Yes, it'd be an unarmed attack.
Okay, so those are definitely 2 successes. Because it's my target number is 18.
Okay. As you try to go to break the glass, go ahead and roll damage just to see.
Okay.
Sugar, you have a dad? I mean,
I was born, so
but I
usually,
mean, still.
as far as I know, Dad would have died. I mean,
But
he's former military, so it's a chance he could have been in a vault.
but they just and she's just like hugging Lady Tyre.
And that was 3 2s and a 3 and a 4.
3 to 4 is blanks. Yeah, so you go to punch the glass and you can see little small slivers of glass start to break, but it only spiders just very slightly, like you put just barely. I could see why you all would be so angry with us, with me. And she kind of looks around. And then you see the glass fog over again for a moment. And a few beats go by. And again, it flips back over and you can see her again. Like I said, I do not believe in what my father has done to this planet. If you would let me, I would help you escape. The only reason why I brought you here is because I saw that you were all about to die. And I believe that you all could be very useful down there in rebuilding humanity.
Did all those other people around us die too?
I was not able to take any of them. I do not know their fate.
All right. I'll just so you took us here to help us get back down there.
My father has been looking for you, Ash.
Why me?
Because you are his perfect specimen out of all the subjects that we have injected and have grown. Your mutations were perfect. They did not alter you in an unpleasing way. You were able to keep your sense of self and your intelligence, but gain in strength. And that is what we need, my species needs, to survive.
So you're trying to tell me that you saw my family and saw them try to escape, and you didn't think to save them? Because what? All because with me, your little experiment went well? They were just as strong. They were smart. I mean, Pinhead, questionable, but still.
I'm sorry.
They didn't deserve that.
I agree. I see now the error of what we've done to your planet, of what we've done to all of you, what you could have possibly been.
How do you intend to make things right? I highly doubt that's even possible.
I am only the highest, most advanced offspring of my father. My say is not great under his command, but I could help you escape. help you take revenge on my people if that's what you need. We are only one vessel here. Our fleets are elsewhere in the galaxy, the universe.
Can't be the only one talking to this.
So do you want us to go back down there, or do you want us to kill people?
I can
persons.
guarantee you, if they will not let you leave this vessel alive.
So we're prisoners?
Then why did they bring us up here and save us just to kill us? That isn't.
I brought you up here, but you needed medical attention that I did not have on my private vessel. It was the only way to save you. I am sorry. The alternative was to let you die down there.
Okay, so how about you help us not die here?
But you're saying that your dad is going to try to hunt me down.
Oh, she's
ultimately hunt us down because he wants me.
Yeah, so you're a target.
Oh, so we're gonna have to fight for.
So that means we got to kill the bastard. And you're okay with us doing this?
But how do we get down if we kill him?
Well, I mean, we take this one as hostage, of course.
Sugar would like to see if after all this talking, Sugar's been analyzing this pin pad, trying to see where the buttons seem to be of most likely pressed. However, I just like to push a random series of buttons until this door opens while this whole conversation has happened. Just been.
And I would assume that you would want to use science and luck.
If luck just works on its own to open it, but yeah, science is attack skill, so let's do it.
Okay.
That is 3 successes.
Okay. You see some of the buttons light up green, and some of them start to light up red and yellow. And you eventually keep trying, and you start to get more and more green as you are working on the keypad. There is no need for you to try and escape. I will let you out.
Yeah, but like you're doing a lot of talking, and I'm honestly bored. So if you could just.
Okay, my question
escaping is not like if your father, whatever the hell he is going to be still looking for me, then everybody here is a target.
Can you help us not have to deal with that shit? Peggy will finally stand up.
I have a private vessel you could take back down, but getting there might be difficult.
Can you not
even if you did take it, the fleet might chase you.
So are you saying we're dead no matter what we do? Or
No.
I mean, if
You're being awful pessimistic about the whole thing.
if you're gonna help us get to safety, I mean, that's a.
You talked a whole big game about caring about me and caring about each and every one of us and how we are different from the other beings on Earth, but yet you're not giving us any solution, any way to make sure that, well, I need to make sure that they're safe, even if I'm not.
Well, that's
these people don't deserve this.
And I'm not leaving your happy ass here.
I do not want to keep you here, any of you here. And you, again, Sugar, you see more and more green and less red. there are only 2 red left as you are continuing to put in random codes.
And also, where are our weapons?
That's a good one.
I can get them for you. I just wanted to explain and tell you that I am sorry on the behalf of my people, even if they do not agree with me.
There's ways to show if you're sorry.
Yeah,
and right now it's getting us off of this.
Yeah, because I lost one gun already. It was this whole thing. This person done run off with a gun that was my daddy's gun.
Start with the fucking gun.
Needless, I lost one already. I can't do it again.
And she again looks around, and then the glass goes opaque again. And then Sugar, you kind of see like a figure like move away from the glass, and you can see a couple more figures go across the glass, and then right as they are out of view, Sugar, the door clicks, beep beep, and the airlock opens, and the alien with the blue markings on her face is standing on the other side of the door. And she is holding a few of your weapons.
She holding my guitar case.
She has it across her back, like or on her arm.
Yeah, so Sugar's just gonna come over, grab part of it, and just start trying to remove it off of her. Like, I'm just gonna need my.
She raises up her arm to let you take it off.
All right. Which way is the problem? Which way is the escape? You can have a pity party later if you could just point us at the direction of whoever's our problem and our way out of here.
And also, too, will these weapons work on those your kind?
And I also follow up with it. Do you want us to? I mean, if we take out the problem, i.e., your father, is that gonna stop all this, or are we still gonna be bone skied?
That I cannot answer you. As soon as you make any kind of assault, there will be transmissions sent out.
So again, we take her as a hostage, make sure that she prevents that from happening so we can get back.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that's going to be a lot of leverage.
I can stop them. I do not want to see my people dead, but they were wrong, and they have taken so many of yours. Perhaps this was our own doing.
I mean, you know what? What if is there a way, and Peggy is like finally walking over, still like holding on to things.
It's more metal hallway, like very clean. You don't know what kind of metal, but it's like very shiny and clean, like metal and lights and.
Okay, this is some weird sci-fi shit, and this reminds me of the comic book I had when I found in my sister's room. But now, say there's a way for you to rig this shit to blow up, and you come with us and help us fix that shit down there. You're smart. You done said it. You said you're the most promising or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we could use you then. You could teach Tipper a bunch of shit, and then you don't have to die. After
everything I've done, I don't think I could be forgiven.
Oh, I didn't say anything about being forgiven. I said helping make right the wrongs that you caused is a whole path to forgiveness. At least that's what my grandma always said. Gun.
Wait, yeah, actual, like, how tall is the person?
Like 3 foot, like 9, or maybe like 3 foot.
So like maybe small.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but like very long, gangly. Yes.
They're able to carry my sledge.
She's got a little Yeah, the guitar case, yes, but she's got like,
Okay.
they were like dragged. Yeah.
Yeah. Ash will definitely snatch the sledge out of this person's hands or gangly arms, and kind of basically like she'll swing it over her shoulder, but she's basically like full on death glare at this person while Peggy is also taking her gun from it.
All I'm saying is you fucking owe us a little bit. And I'm big on paying up your debts. So, again, you seem to have a whole lot of knowledge. Y'all been studying all this shit for a long time. There's a lot of stuff you could help down there. There's a lot of people who could use that help. Or at the very least, you can help us help them. Whatever you're comfortable with. I'd rather not have to blow your face up since you're kind of letting us go.
I'm pretty sure my hammer could do the job in an instant.
Well, and that's another thing that could totally happen. Do you happen to have my baseball grenades over there? She's like looking.
I can lead you to the rest of your supplies.
Okay, that's a good thing too. But circling back. So, do you, Sugar, Tipper, Marcus? Anybody got a good idea here? Do we just try to skedaddle? Because I mean, they say if we try to shoot some people, we're probably gonna get a whole bunch of alien starship crazy shit going on. And I mean,
I kind of have a question. First of all, is my duffel bag on that cart?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay, good. Okay. So Tipper just basically grabs her big duffel and puts it back over her shoulder where it belongs. And she's like, how many people are on this? How many of you are on this ship? Oh boy. You have to think about it, then it's probably a lot.
Yeah. Fighting these things probably ain't the way.
Marcus will be walking up. He'll be putting on his duster, realizing that he might need it. Well, what exactly is going to happen if we just run? You said something about your father just tracking down Ash. So won't that just be another problem?
My father does not know I have been watching you.
So he doesn't
So
know
they
that
just think-
Ash is the perfect
I have been trying
specimen?
to lead him astray from your location.
So I just have just clarity. Your father's in charge of this whole thing with our planet, right? Is that the one we need to worry about?
Yeah, but if we touch him, there's going to be all kinds of transmissions and Star Wars shit.
So what I'm hearing, right, is we just blow this hall to Kingdom Come, go back to Earth, wait for aliens to show up, face another Holocaust, see what happens with the nuclear flow of all that, and see what happens. Or
Yeah, we're all going to die then, and not just us, but everybody.
I feel like either way, that's the case, is it not?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. There's got to be a way. I mean, you're
Well,
talking
any
about wanting
guidance
us to rebuild, so
We have several threats across the universe. One ship in our fleet, although my father is high ranking, he is not the highest ranking official in the fleet.
Perfect. So how do I meet that person?
If my father sees that Ash has escaped, he will kill all of you and
Yeah.
take her.
How do we speak with
Is he on this ship?
Yes.
Well, is there any way for you to just block the ship's ability to transmit? And then we can have a
Yes.
private conversation with your father, and maybe we can get this all settled.
I made this device myself. She holds it up and she turns it off, and you see it go dark, and then she starts speaking in her native tongue. And she says several words, and then she turns it back on. Without my translator, you will not be able to understand our words.
Wait, Tipper, you got the translation, right? You can do that. That's a part of your programming. languages.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, as long as I have all the information, I'm fine. And that includes like flying any sort of a starship. I could probably figure out as long as I can access their motherboard easily.
Your creator is truly brilliant
Yeah.
when he created you.
That's just the second time you said is. And I'm just picking up a lot of the things you're dropping there. So you're saying is and as in still exists?
Yes, in some capacity.
What?
What?
Okay,
What?
we're gonna get over this cryptic
He was
shit.
human.
So in some capacity, as in he exists how?
Good catch, Peggy.
My father admired such a being who was far beyond the skill set of most humans on your planet. After the destruction of Earth, my father found the location of Jared and Gil and took him.
He was behind that too?
That's what happened to him?
Where is he?
What-
You said in
Where
some
did-
capacity. What is he?
He is here in one form or another, not like you remember him.
This is getting
And
really
you hear
old. You're talking in
footsteps coming
riddles.
down. You hear footsteps starting to come down the corridor. Please go back into
Our cell?
Peggy will
let you
back in
out.
there.
Peggy's backing back up. Is everybody backing up or no?
Yeah, we're back. We're going. And she like
Sugar is
taps
not.
Ash. Come on, let's just play ball.
Peggy points. You better.
I think
fucking
it's best
show
if we
Tipper
just
where
if
he's
we go
at.
back in. If we go back in for now.
Sugar.
We'll figure it out.
See, I don't like how this is all going.
You're acting like
The footsteps
Tank
get
here.
closer.
Ash, if you will, just
And
grab
closer.
Sugar and bring him back in. I don't think we're ready for any kind of
And
confrontation.
just around the corner, you see two figures that look very similar to the female alien standing before you. However, their suit is white and they have red gloves and long red boots. And they look slightly bigger than her in stature, but they are still gangly and scrawny and tiny with large pear-shaped heads. And they are standing, two of them standing in the corridor and seeing your argument. And you can see them yell out something in their language. And then you see the female alien turn and she ducks, like immediately runs inside, and they bring up their weapons and we are in combat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You
It
muted
dropped
it.
us?
They
have a very,
they
like-
bring up their weapons and they are going to start blasting at you.
I have like a very,
Oh,
very important
man.
Uh-huh.
These things aren't considered humanoids of any kind, right?
No, they're not.
What would they be
And
classed?
they cannot be
Aliens.
reasoned with or influenced by speech. S.
Sugar has met his match.
Oh
Or
no.
their
I have
match.
so
Like
many
we're the
other
only
very-
Oh my god.
So what would be their creature keyword? That's the thing that matters here.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, do these appear to be male is my other question.
These two, they do not have female characteristics.
Okay.
They do not look feminine. They look, they're a little bit bigger.
Would you say that I get a bonus because they happen to be masculine presenting? Because I
They are
have
a creature. They are considered a creature.
Damn it.
Creature. So not,
They're a creature. Are they
have-
mammalian?
I have
Reptilian?
abilities against.
they are
All right.
aliens. They are Zetans.
Are Zetans insectoids?
No.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
Well,
And what's their
So you-
range? How far are they from us?
they are in close range of you. They're just in the hallway. And you're all, I do not have the map for this particular part, but yeah, so they are just like right there. Yeah, so they raise their blasters to you. And yeah, Peggy, and you all do have your weapons. You do not have
Oh,
to next.
wait. I'm sorry, I missed that.
You blipped.
You cut out.
You're good.
Okay. You do have your weapons. She was able to bring you your weapons, but your armor is in one of the next rooms. That's where she was going to lead you to.
My duster is my armor.
Important question. By weapons, you mean like all of our weapons?
Nah.
Yes, but none of your armor.
It's
So
okay.
I do have my my
Mhm.
question is, do I have my grenades?
Yep.
Cool. In which case, seeing seeing them raise their gun, like having reached out to try to grab sugar, Peggy will pull one of her freshly snagged grenades and chunk it down. How far away are they actually before I do this?
They're
stupid
close
shit?
range. They're close range with you. So
then I'm not
they're
doing
in the
that.
same. They're in the same zone as you.
Yeah, I'm not
Good.
doing that.
Same.
I'm not sugar. I'm not gonna blow up all of my friends twice. Twice. That's happened twice. In which case, because so what happens if I have a long range vehicle and I'm in close range, right? That does not compute,
I
correct?
think the difficulty just goes up.
Yeah, but that's too
Maybe go
like
up 2 then, I guess.
that's what I mean. And I so hmm. Okay. And there are 2 of them, and I don't want to die. So Peggy's just I can't do anything, guys. Without blowing us up or getting myself killed. Those are my 2 options right now. So Peggy is going to book it all the way back in the cell, and as she's booking it, pulling one of the tables down, if at all possible, and taking cover and pointing her gun over the top of this table.
One of them
waiting.
should be on its side because
Yeah, no, I mean I'm going to the back. I'm going to the back. I'm going not in front of the window, but I'm
Stuck out the window.
yeah. Peggy's
Bye.
already thinking, but she's positioning a table to take cover so she can shoot. She wants to be able to see.
Table itself is like it's like a slab and a slab, so
Yeah.
you got cover without having to pull it over.
Okay, perfect. That's great. That's what Peggy is doing because I mean I'm not stupid, so that's what Peggy's doing, and that's it.
So you're just pulling away, like just ducking into the room and hiding.
Yeah, because I can't. Everything I can do either kills everybody or kills me.
Ash will use her luck point to move up in order if there's someone who's supposed to go next.
Yes, it would be Marcus next, but then you're after Marcus. But if you want to go before Marcus, you certainly can.
Yeah, so in that moment, she's going to run forward and basically activate the stun on her super sledge, and she's going to basically try to just literally come down with all fury to try to basically smash this thing in its head directly, like squash it like a bug, because it looks like a bug to her. So yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
And also too, I'm going to be using another luck point to activate Slayer. So it definitely inflicts some serious damage.
Yep.
All right. That's 2 4s. So yeah, that's like definitely because my target number is 18. So yeah, super success.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's 11 damage, but also too the one that whichever, it doesn't even matter, like, because she's kind of seeing red, even though in this case there's green. She's basically, whichever one is like closest to her, she's gonna be just targeting that.
Okay. Yeah. You run over and you take up your sledge, and you said 11 damage.
No. I'm saying that I get to roll 11 dice.
Oh, yes. Yeah, go ahead.
So I have a 6, 2 1s, and a 2 first. That's 4. That's 4 of the dice.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I have 2 5s,
Okay.
a 1, and then a blank.
Okay.
And then the rest are blanks, sadly.
Okay. So I think that was 8 total plus the stun.
Yeah, because I had 2 2 5s, and then the hit location is a 16.
Okay. There's the thing. Okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. So left leg. Yeah. So you take your sledge and you take it, swing it around, and completely knock the leg out from underneath. Underneath this alien creature, you see his leg snaps and breaks, and you can hear this.
And it
like
is
this,
critical, right? Because of that Slayer. Yes.
And
Okay,
you
perfect.
can see he starts to scream out, and then his suit breaks and tears in places, and you can see this blue green blood start to trickle out from his broken leg wound, and he is on the ground now, barely alive.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, I think that I'm pretty much at where the most that I could do, sadly. But basically, yeah, like she's over this thing, and she's just like breathing heavy after that hit, and she's just in full just rage mode. So yeah, ready to go.
All right, Marcus, then it's your turn unless anybody's using luck. No, Marcus.
Well, I guess Marcus never grabbed his gun, so I guess he started back up into the room.
It would be, yeah, if you're like in the room, it's just right there. It's all in the same zone. So
he will grab Winona. I don't know if my quick draw feature allows me to grab that without using a minor action, or
yeah,
it lets me draw without using it. So I don't know. If
I would assume same thing because you're drawing it from the table. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it loaded?
Yes. Yeah. Everything is as it was.
Okay.
It does look like it's got like chips. Like it looks beat up quite a bit, but
that
it's
hurts Marcus.
It's metal, not flesh, like your arm was.
I'm going to attempt to shoot the one that is on the ground. No, I'm not. I'm going to shoot the one that's still standing. I'm going to shoot the unarmed, uninjured one. Or attempt to. Is it harder now using this metal arm?
No. That does not. I did not give you. I thought about giving you, but I didn't want to be mean, so I just gave you a.
I was asking. You tell me.
You're like, yeah.
All right. When we leveled up last, I got that center mass feat. So I think it just. I don't have to roll for the hit location. I think it just hits in the torso.
Unless you specifically want to change the target.
That's fine.
I forgot that the damage is actually considered energy, not physical. I don't know if that makes a difference for damage.
It's fine. It's fine. It does. But I'll change what it does.
Three successes, a 12 and a 2.
3 successes that will hit.
And like Ash, Marcus also upgraded his gun. So I have more D6s than I've ever held in my hand.
Yes, I know. I was like, "Ooh, I did not put out enough of these D6s."
Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not good. I already see a bunch of 3s. Okay, that is 4 6s, 2 1s.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a luck point to re-roll some 3 of the dice.
Okay. That's 6.
Oh, nice. 2 2s and a 5.
Oh my gosh. 7, 2 2s, 8, 11.
I think it's 15 points.
12.
With vicious, I think it's 15.
Oh, because okay. All right, so 15. And so you're shooting it with Yeah, so
Physically.
you find just the right spot on the center of this alien, and you blast a bullet through its spacesuit and shoot. It's basically like Death Becomes Her, but an alien. And you see this big hole right through the center of this alien's chest, and just blue green ooze blood dribbling out of it, and he falls on top of his on top of and then rolls off of his fallen friend.
Dead?
Yes,
All right.
that was enough for that one.
Lamar?
Anything else?
No. Yes. Most important thing, actually, I forgot. Looking in this little room, this alcove, this other, not the cell, but the next room, is Marcus's hat anywhere to be seen?
It might be. She said that the rest of your gear was in the other room.
Marcus is gonna start heading that way. Look over that hat.
Okay, the one that's on the ground is going to get up. He's going to stand up, like get the rest of his fallen friend off of him. He's going to stand up and point his blaster at you guys.
Great.
I rolled one of my location dice. Oh yeah. Okay, so that is going to be 2 successes. That is going to be aimed at Marcus.
Fuck that guy.
Oh no.
However, this weapon
Uh-huh.
hits everybody except for Peggy, because Peggy went in the room and took cover.
Dang it.
So,
Dang it.
Dang it.
that's this kind of weapon.
That was smart, but Ash wouldn't back down, so there's that.
Peggy wasn't gonna kill everybody, and she wasn't gonna go.
I
get
know.
killed.
That was smart. It's
Very
fine.
important.
You'll be dead, and then you
What's
can do the
hit
thing.
location? What's the hit location?
We'll say it's going to be your chest. So
All of us? Okay.
yes, it'll be chest for all of you. That's going to be 4 points of energy damage.
Oh,
Fudge.
God.
And then they're going to, oh wait, no. Yep, so 4 points of energy damage to your chest. You do not have any armor on, don't forget that. So
I have my duster on, which has the ballistic.
Oh,
And again, to be clear,
Marcus has never worn armor.
That was-
He's only,
yeah, but
he's
your
only
hat is
ever
on
had the duster.
to be
Okay.
clear, Peggy takes nothing because I was
Wait.
hiding.
yes.
Does that mean Sugar's naked? Because Sugar only has clothes. That's armored.
Your clothes are on.
Oh, okay.
Your clothes are on, but any armor you had is off of you.
Oh no.
yeah,
I'm okay. It's not a critical. It takes more than that to get me down.
However, then the female who had dipped in, who has been talking to you, she grabs her blaster.
Great.
No.
Oh.
Betrayal.
She shoots
Oh.
at them.
Stop.
Shoots at them.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, death will become her.
You swung at the wrong one.
And shoots out an energy beam that engulfs the hall, missing all of you, but it blasts through the hall and basically disintegrates that guy.
Well, let's be on her good side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, are you hurt?
Oh no, not even a scratch.
We need to get the rest of your gear now.
Next time,
yeah,
Sugar,
I think-
Sugar, perhaps
More
you
will
let
be
you
coming.
we duck it back in, yeah.
The coast clear.
Sugar would like to grab one of the disintegrated the people or everything in that hallway.
It basically the people, anything like their 2 weapons would be left behind, but they would be gone.
I'm gonna grab a weapon.
Okay, it is. I will send you the stats.
Are they both the same weapon or is it like 2 different
Yes.
weapons?
No, these are both the same.
Do we?
Would you
we
say
get
they're
a-
two-handed weapons?
They are one.
I'm gonna
It's
grab
a,
both.
Did we get a name to call
light
this
gun.
individual?
What?
Do we have a-
No.
do we have
Or energy?
I'm sorry. What? Do we get your name?
She holds up the translator box. You can call me Kaiza.
Isa. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everything going on. I know we're in a rush here, but I need my hat. Where is my hat?
It is with the rest of your gear. If you could follow me before more come.
Lead the way.
Okay, hold on. So
I'm gonna turn back to Peggy. I think I shoot better with this.
Yeah, I don't want one. You just
saying.
I mean, I hope so. You needed help somehow. As
Can't wait-
Peggy is
can't wait
slowly
to-
coming out from her.
Can't wait
tunnel.
to get to hair washing with this thing.
Yeah, hair washing. Be careful, you're gonna rip that shit off. And Peggy's just like slowly walking, until she is back with everybody, because she don't want to die, personally.
energy.
Not something I want for her. She finally decided to be a better person. I don't want her to die just yet. Like Peggy is having like this internal monologue. Like you can tell as she's walking, like she's muttering under. She has like this monologue of just like, I decided to get my shit together.
So you are following. So is everybody following her?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She looks around. That she steps over the ashes as Sugar has picked up both of the alien blasters. She looks around the corner, and motions you to follow her.
Okay.
And give me just a second to get what you see.
As long as it's my hat.
God.
What in the world?
Y'all ready to die? Cause
No, I need to get the backpack too because it has all my hair care products.
Never know.
yeah, you ain't got no hair to worry about now. So.
No, she said it was shorter. She didn't say it was gone. Don't make shit up.
That's
So
true.
that's just as you're walking away. There's just like this little bald spot
Don't
that Peggy's
do that.
just not
No,
bringing.
don't be that way.
Oh,
I'm kidding. It would be funny
Don't be-
though.
don't
It's
be-
like
don't be a
everything's
jerk.
fine.
Don't be a jerk.
When he turns around, there's
Don't be
just
a
like
jerk.
this.
Don't be a jerk, all right?
So
Marcus
cool.
survived an explosion, lost an arm. Don't be a jerk about his fucking hair.
oh my god.
We already ruined your hair, but now we're ruining.
All right.
And,
Mhm.
Oh man. All right.
okay. So she leads you into a room that has a locker with several bins in it, and it has a lot of your stuff in it.
Okay.
Marcus
There's
is
nobody
immediately
in here.
throwing
And she,
everyone else is around while he gets his stuff.
you
Finding
just
his
see
hat.
stuff flying around, and you are able to get all of the rest of your gear.
Good.
I did not hear them send out a transmission to the rest of the crew. But
Can you
those
shut
blasts
down
were
any
loud.
transmissions from here? Can you make sure they can't contact any other ships?
No, not from this terminal.
Well, you need to get to where you can do that because I don't think any of us want them contacting the fleet, as you said. That sounds bad for everyone.
Yes, with luck, I can go and I can. Yes, I believe I can probably put the comms down so that we cannot reach out to anybody beyond this vessel.
You need us for that, or can we go and meet with your father?
Like I said. we're back. Sorry about that. We took a quick little break since we had a little bit of stream issues. All right. Okay, so you all find yourselves in this room, getting all of your gear, getting everything that you need. Yeah. I can, and she says that she thinks that she could probably go turn off any kind of transmission that they could send while you wait here before you cause any kind of a distraction.
Is there any way to get the schematics of this ship onto Ash's pip so we kind of can navigate? Perhaps a map of some kind so we know where we're going?
She holds up the little device that she is holding, and she kind of holds it closer to first Ash's and then Jay's Pip Boys. And then you can see there's like some static interference going on with your Pip Boys as when she's holding it closer to them. And as she brings it away, you can see when you go to the navigation, you can see that there is more of a schematic that of the ship itself, but just this floor. Our ship is very large. And when you asked how many people were here, there are a lot.
Oh.
But this floor has our escape vehicle that you could commandeer to go back to your planet.
Well, is that what we are wanting to do, or are we wanting to confront this individual so he does not come back for Ash?
Well,
Yeah, but if we confront, they're gonna call all the butters, and we're all.
That's why she's going to close off their ability to communicate.
Yeah, but
I could also set this vessel to self-destruct.
Oh, well, that's rather
My
easy.
father
then.
has the keys.
Oh, that's more difficult then. Well, then I think we're back to what I suggested. We go have a conversation with this individual.
yeah,
Cut
there's
off
not gonna be no
comms.
conversation. It's gonna be a.
I'm using the term loosely, Peggy.
I don't know about you sometimes, so okay.
Okay.
Yeah. As we mentioned before, it's communication in my sledge, bashing in his skull.
Ash
Yeah.
has got the ticket. She knows what's going down. We'll get the keys if you just tell us where to go while you shut off the communication. If we're all agreed, I think that's might be the best way to go. Tipper,
yes.
you good with that?
I do want to get off this ship because we don't belong here and it's dangerous, and we know for a fact that Ash won't survive.
Well, yes.
But I mean, I do want to find out what was her name
your
again?
Creator. Your creator.
That's your creator.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps before we destroy the ship, perhaps we need to look into that as well.
Yeah, what
Oh,
do you
God.
mean when you said in one manner or another? What exactly do you mean by that? Can you not clarify? Or is that something you're just incapable of doing? Do you not wish to do so?
His gray matter is still intact, but his physical form has changed.
You
Okay,
point
so
us
he's got a
directly.
brain.
Is he aware? I wonder if he has
So his-
awareness.
Is he in a? What is he in then?
He has a different physical form of metal and wheels and parts.
Wait, he's a handy unit.
He
No.
became the things he creates.
He is not fully a
Okay.
robot. He has his gray matter still intact. His brain is still his own, but his body is immortal.
Where is he?
He is on this deck
Oh,
in the science quarters.
Easy enough.
Well, how about we go get him and he helps advise us since he's some kind of genius.
And you cut off comms so then these little
Yes,
bastards don't go
that needs
alerting
to-
one another. That's
no
the
matter which way we
priority.
go- No matter which way we go, that has to happen. My only concern is if we don't deal with this now, it sounds like this individual has taken a particular interest in Ash.
Well, and I get that. I'm just telling you, if we have as much help as we can get, because I can promise you, good old Gil is going to be rather happy to see Tipper. That will be yet another ally.
Go while she sets off the communication. Let's go.
I'm just,
figure out what's going on there.
I'm just telling you, we got to be careful with this because the other end of this is we all die anyways, and it doesn't make a shit. And if we're trying to preserve Ash's life, if that's the whole point of going after this buddy, then we need to all make it off this ship. If all we're trying to do is suicide mission, then we ought to just go the fuck home.
I don't understand why it's a suicide mission all of a sudden.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you think we're all gonna go die, that's what I'm just. We need to be.
I didn't say that. Did I say that? I didn't say that.
No, but little green girl said that if stuff goes south, that all their fleet could come shoot us.
That's why she's shutting down. That's why she's shutting down communication.
And I'm just saying, if stuff goes south.
Well, then we're dead.
But as long as I can bash his head in, at least.
There you go. Ash got a ticket.
I never thought that I would experience one of your conversations in person.
I do apologize. I don't know what you must think.
Our species isn't known to have conversations like this when deciding important business.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys don't usually talk about bashing someone's head in as many times as I am, but it's going to be done. So there you go.
Sugar would like to be tuning their guitar, kind of strumming it a bit to make sure checking the acoustics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You will see the alien closes the airlock as you start to make more noise. She starts to close the airlock.
Sugar, this might be one of those situations where we don't want to broadcast too much information until we're ready. Yeah.
And my whole thing is, I don't want to die. That's all I'm saying. And then
I don't particularly want to die either, but I think this might be important.
I'm just saying. I just want to be as smart about this as we've probably never been.
Oh, what about what we're planning so far has you concerned?
Nothing. It's just the margin for error is just daunting, and I'm just making my concerns known. I do think this is probably the best plan going forward. I'm just a little nervous because I'm floating in outer fucking space. Understandable.
But for now, I think let's go seek out Tipper's daddy.
Let's do that.
I have a weird feeling, and this might just be me way out in the left field when we're floating in space, but I have a weird feeling that finding my creator will answer a lot of questions that Ash might have as well. I feel like there's a connection that's there that I don't know. I'm a little shocked right now.
I think we all are. But we need to get the hell off this thing.
All right.
What was the alien's name again? I already forgot. Marcus didn't. Justin did.
Oh,
Kaiser.
Got it.
I was like, Marcus. Okay.
Kaiser, do you need any of us to accompany you in case you run into trouble, or is it better if you go alone?
If you were to accompany me, they would kill you on sight.
Good to know. Is there any way we can get to Tipper's creator without causing a fuss? You said it was on this floor, but is there a path we could take that would
not get us killed?
Get us there without any issues?
The science deck is located right next to the Admiral's deck.
Okay. Well, let's wait for you to shut down that communication. Then we'll head out. Can we all agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would rather not have to fight our way through the ship because I think it would start World War whatever here.
I think that might happen either way we go. But I agree, we should be as quiet as we can.
Right.
I mean, I imagine at some point we're going to be somewhat visible and seen. We're not exactly conspicuous.
We'll handle that as we see fit when the time comes.
I mean, Christ, they're going to see Ash coming a mile away. She's 7 times bigger than these guys.
Yeah, well, they'll see me and it'll be the last thing they ever see.
There you go. That's the ticket. I assume she has already gone to shut down the communication.
She yes, if there was nothing else you would like to say to her, she will go.
Quicker the better, because I don't want this fleet. Because I think at that point we're pretty much all dead.
Okay.
Peggy will dip over to Sugar really quickly and just like get as close as she can and like just whisper, I don't want to die. But dear God, if we get out of this, can we go just about anywhere else?
I think that'll sound good. Besides, I feel like you haven't paid attention to anything I've said. When I'm involved, death is nigh impossible. You gotta believe in a little bit of luck.
I hate your smart ass mouth.
Yeah, but you like many other things about it.
Smart ass.
Sugar has the guitar slung, pulls out the alien pistol, the blaster. Well, Dad taught me how to use a gun, so technically I said I wouldn't use guns, so I don't think this counts.
They're not regular guns.
Trust me, if we had enough time, I'd rig this to my guitar, but I don't think this is the time or the place for that yet.
No. Okay. Well. All right. Ready when y'all are. Do we establish some kind of signal?
I think we're waiting for her to return.
Oh. Oh.
But we only, from the looks of it, I don't think we know where we're going.
Waiting for her to come back.
Yeah.
Valid.
As you are waiting inside this room, you can see there are various screens and there's some lockers and stuff but it's most of them just held some of your things in them. You can hear the occasional footstep on the metal surfaces outside the door walk past, but nobody stops to check in or investigate this particular room. And you still feel that hum of the massive spacecraft that you're on. You can feel it vibrating underneath your feet. You can feel it just riding up into your bones or mechanical parts. But eventually,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. Or if you.
Well, just while we're waiting, Marcus will go up to Ash and say, I kind of want to see what this arm can do. Fancy an arm wrestling match?
Right now?
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a better way to pass the time. What else are we gonna do? Just stand around looking at objects we don't understand?
Is there any table or anything like kind of close that doesn't have anything important that would set any alarms off or anything crazy?
Yeah, you can see that there would be some like a steamer trunk that you could move over to where y'all are both. Yes.
Let's get this over with. Come on. Come on.
No action points.
I'll bet you all my caps that I win.
Bet.
Against all your caps.
Bring it.
All right. Let's do it.
Marcus has like 2 caps.
Marcus has 0. He has none whatsoever.
I knew it.
Spent it all on that fucking gun.
It won't matter if we're all dead anyway, so here we go.
Marcus has no idea. What is he rolling? I have no idea.
So it will be your strength and your unarmed. And of course, your strength, if you're using your right arm, it goes up a 2. It goes up by 2.
Could it be athletics instead? Could it be athletics instead?
Well, you said strength and what?
You're unarmed.
Unarmed? Oh my
Which is at the
goodness.
bottom of the list.
Could it be athletics instead?
Athletics and
Strength?
sure.
Okay. There's like a
For either of you, athletics and strength or unarmed and strength.
Still going to be an 18 for my target number, but I already rolled and I already.
Mine's a 13 and it's tagged.
It's not bad. Mine too. What you got? What you got?
And no action points because this is PvP.
Nope.
But-
We're just going.
But luck,
I'm just going.
luck's involved.
Luck's fine.
Don't care about this next fight. I'm just using it all right here. Oh! That's 2 crits. That's a 6 and a 2.
Oh, okay. So
All right.
I'll take
4
a picture.
successes.
I'll take a picture.
All right. I got a 1 and 11.
That's 4 successes.
Marcus won. Holy
Yeah.
No, 4 successes. Wait.
I got 4. She got 3.
I got
Right?
3.
I got 4 successes.
Because I have a 11. There was an 11 and a 1. He got lower.
My
Technically.
rank
Oh.
is my rank is 6. My rank is 6. Sorry.
Ash.
My rank is 6. My rank is 6.
No, we'll let him have this. I'm trying to save luck because we might need it. I'm trying to save it for Chris.
Oh, I wasn't
for
saving.
aliens.
I was gonna use it. I was gonna use it all.
No, me. I have to save them for crits. The crits on the green guys. So we're saving those. So you
This
would
is
win.
a highlight for Marcus right here. This is it.
So basically, in my head, this is how I imagine it going: is that Ash is just like, whatever, come on, and then Marcus is just like super gung ho.
Oh yeah.
It's that typical like back and like like where Ash is like, okay, whatever, like wait, no, okay, oh wait, what? The hell?
This is what Tipper feels every time she picks something up. This is amazing.
I hate to admit it, you won fair and square.
Nah, I think I got a little lucky. I think you're a little preoccupied, but I thought maybe it'd take your mind off of the whole craziness.
The fact that the person who saved me is also one of the people who created me.
Who's also
Or-
responsible for the death
Who's also
of
responsible for the death
billions
of-
of people on the planet.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also to
Billions.
the people in the vault.
Yeah.
It's let's just say
It's a mind
not the
fuck
best
for
day.
sure.
It's
Yeah,
not the
no.
best day.
Oh,
No.
You know what's gonna make
No.
it better though? You know what's gonna make it better?
No, what?
You
What?
taking that goddamn hammer right to his fucking face.
I like the way you think
I
because that's
know.
exactly what I'm thinking.
I know.
We rarely think the same, so I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take this right now. It's a miracle, and I don't even believe in miracles. But
I'm beginning to, because I gotta tell you, when I was on that bus, I saw a light. I saw a light. And
I'm pretty sure that was the explosion.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was-
The airlock
that was-
comes
I
up.
think it was a sign. I think it was a sign.
No, that was nuclear energy, my dude.
That was me beaming you aboard my ship, but unfortunately, I didn't get you fast enough. Sorry about your arm.
Well, I gotta say, I thought I'd miss it, but when I first saw, but to be honest, it's pretty neat.
Okay, so I
Thanks.
need to talk to you guys because we're about to do this, and Tipper's gonna meet her maker, and we're gonna try to beat this dude to a pulp. If things go sideways, as Peggy said, you guys got to go with this one, pointing towards Kaiser, and you will get off this ship. Leave me behind. If I'm what they want, just go. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want you guys coming after me. Just go.
I can tell you, yeah, if that's what you want to hear, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. We're not leaving you. Gosh.
You
So
guys are
sorry.
insane. You have a chance. If I'm what they want, it doesn't matter.
I think I can't speak for everyone, but I think I've lost enough. I don't think I want to lose anything else. So if I can help, I'm gonna try to do that. Besides, I don't see how this could go wrong.
Yeah, you neglect a whole lot of our history.
Negating the last incidents, which how were we to know that this Charlie fellow had a nuclear bomb on the goddamn bus? I mean,
Technically,
who could have seen that coming?
Mm.
There's no way for us to have prepared for that.
You're not going to tell him? Really?
And none at all. There was no way to prepare for it at all.
Exactly. Tipper couldn't have thought of it. I don't know how we could have expected.
Sugar.
I mean, I didn't say I didn't do it, so.
Didn't do it. Yeah, Sugar didn't know either. He's very cunning.
Oh my god.
No, I'm saying I didn't say I didn't blow it up. Because...
Right. I know you didn't blow it up. I got you.
Marcus.
No, if you were on the bus, I ended up putting a bomb on the bus.
You wait, what now?
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically or literally speaking.
Either one.
You literally put a bomb on the bus?
I was planning to blow up Charlie, and I did not know that you chose to sneak onto the bus.
I wasn't originally planning to, but I just was trying to cover you guys.
Yeah, I thought after I flipped you off, you went in the other direction, dude. I didn't know that you got on the bus.
We couldn't find you.
I was trying to signal you guys that it might not be the best idea to head straight into them. I was going to try to draw them to you.
Yeah, you were thrusting your hips.
That was to get, I had
so
I
flicked you off for a reason. Why would I flick you off if you were trying to give an actual signal? That wasn't a signal.
You kept walking, so I came around. I think this is another thing, and I'm guilty of this myself, but we got to work on that communication piece. Yeah. I would not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would not have gotten on that bus had I known Sugar placed that.
Yeah, because Peggy also failed to give me any type of signal whatsoever. Even I've asked her directly several times.
The reason there wasn't no signal is because I decided he wasn't worth my damn time because he's already so fucking pitiful and he's suffering for everything he ever did.
Burn him alive. I think that's pretty good vengeance.
Well, it was not just the burning alive. It was finding out he was emotionally suffering for everything that he did, and he thought about me. Yeah, there was anyway. The whole fucking point is, Ash, you're fucking family at this point, and as much as I don't want to die, going back and living on that fucking marble isn't gonna be a whole lot of fun without any of y'all. So. If you're
I just don't want any more of my family ending up gone.
Peggy will walk up and
all go together. Peggy alive, that is alive.
Walk up,
this ship alive.
And she just takes Ash's wrist. Me either, and that's why I'm not leaving you up here to die. So don't fucking die, and I don't have to. And then. Peggy will turn to Kaisa.
When can we go to get?
Kaisa, could you lead us to hopefully a safe route if there is one? But
lead us to the brain in a jar.
Lead us, or at least tell us how to get there. And if you don't want to go,
perhaps I should position myself
to help
in a place to take the keys from my father after you render him able for me to take the keys for the self-destruct code.
Yes.
That does make sense. I think we wanted to see Tipper's daddy first, if that was something that we could do.
Can you point us in that general direction?
Tipper's creator would be just outside this door. Take a left. But then there's the hallway that's immediately leading into the Admiral's room, then the command deck. But if you take, you take a right, and then take a right. Two rights. It will lead down to the science lab.
Okay.
And from there, is it the Admiral's deck or the command deck that we need to go to?
I mean the command deck.
This deck next to
Admiral. Well, then do we take out Buddy first and then go get?
My concern is I don't know how much time we'll have. If there's as many.
Sweep the tail for the raid.
There's as many creatures on this ship as she says. When we do this, we may not have time. We may be running to escape.
Tipper.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring up the rear and go snag your daddy while we smash a little asshole's head in?
Definitely.
I
Because
mean,
if I won't be able to leave him if we actually find him on this ship.
I'm sure. If
Well, no, I don't anticipate that.
We'll bring him with us, but
We'll bring him home with you, and he can help us rebuild this shithole that these asshats made.
Okay.
But I trust you to snag him, and I trust Ash and somehow Sugar's luck to, murder the tiny green man. And apparently Marcus has a super arm. Yeah, let's do it. That sounds like a plan, right, y'all? Anybody? No?
I mean, from the sound of the plan, it pretty much sounds like we have one shot at this.
I will provide cover fire.
I guess, Kaza, is it? Can we do both, or can we only do one? Can we go to Tipper's creator first and then go get these keys, or can
it seems like they're adjacent. I'm just saying, if we're headed in that direction to go do that thing, with her dad, Tipper can branch off and grab her daddy while we finish that job, and then we route back together.
I mean, I agree that it's a possibility. I just, how many creatures are? I mean, are there other creatures with her creator, or are we sending Tipper off by herself to be horribly slaughtered?
Do you want to go? Well, then let's do this. Splitting the party is always a good idea. So,
that's what Marcus may have been trying to avoid there.
I mean, my whole thing is we can stop and stay. It just depends on how adjacent.
Yeah.
Why don't we decide when we get there, and if we haven't caught any attention, we go to Tipper's daddy, and then if we have, then we branch, because we don't have much of a choice.
Marcus, do you want to go with Tipper, or do you want me to go with Tipper? That way she's got cover fire.
Why don't you go with Tipper, since you got a little more range with that rifle?
I can bring up the rear anyways and help provide cover from far off and keep an eye out on the hallway.
After you exit this door, once you go around the corner, there will be a corridor that leads to the command deck. It is a large open space. There will be many of my people there.
Well, there are gonna be a lot less.
Is there any way to avoid that, or is that we have to go that way?
Well, that trigger. Did you already shut down communications, right? That's just to be clear.
I did.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There is no other way to get to the escape shuttles that I have.
Do you need to leave
bombs
first? Do you need to go position yourself on the command deck before we head in? Do you need a head start?
Yeah.
That might be able to hold up the ruse a while longer if they do not see me with you.
Well, why don't you? We'll wait 5 minutes and then we'll head out.
I got grenades, y'all. We can take.
Sugar likes that.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know how a grenade works on a contained space like this. And
I'm just saying we chunk one around the corner, take about 5 little bastards out, and then. But if somebody's over there that we don't want to shoot,
I'm also be honest. I think I've had my fill of explosions for the next rest of my life, but.
That's fair.
I couldn't tell, and then Peggy will kind of slap Marcus's arm, do the like.
It's true.
Doesn't feel it.
Yep. Stranger danger forever.
You can't even see it. It's covered with my shirt and my duster. No one will know.
I'm just telling. Surely somebody got that reference. Someone somewhere got that reference, and they are laughing internally. So.
All right. So Kaiser will take her leave and leave you all to wait. Anything else in particular you would like to do before you leave this room?
Peggy will run up, will walk up and briskly kiss Sugar square on the lips, and then be like, "All right, let's go."
Marcus will pull out one of his bottles of vodka and take a quick swig, and then offer it to anyone else who wants one before we head in.
Okay, but thank you.
He'll hand it to Ash.
The last time you drank vodka, remember what happened to you, Marcus? Let's not, go too far with it.
I'm just a swig. It's just a
Right.
drink for luck.
While they're doing that, Trigger's just gonna squat in front of Bopper and Lady. All right. So Bopper, I always tell you to be well behaved, be good. This is the one time, only one time. It's time to rock and roll, okay? So when it's time, exactly. And Lady, you know what to do. We're gonna keep it smooth like jazz. And then Trigger just stands up, puts the guitar in the case, closes, and seals it this time, and sets it on the back.
Upper, you can have all the damn fingers off these little green bastards you want.
Tastes bad.
Then
Tastes
don't.
bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
So crunchy.
Weird.
It's like chips. You remember when we tried the chips option? It's a crunch. We'll flavor later.
You just rip them off. That's all you gotta do, Bubba.
Rip.
Okay. Who's out first? Because I'm bringing up the hiney.
Whew, boy.
Marcus will head.
Ash is definitely out front.
Okay.
Sugar, ironically, is
tanky.
up front as well.
Okay, and Peggy.
Why ironically?
Because he never is up front.
Yeah, Peggy is back there, has rifle drawn.
Oh my goodness.
And,
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Oh God. Here we go,
Okay.
kids.
Yeah.
Marcus will also have. Usually he waits, but he will have one known on the.
Looks
out
so
and ready.
good. Looks good. This set looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'll make this one shot count.
You got one shot, one opportunity.
Don't throw away your
Shot.
So good. It looks so good.
Oh, wow. Super cool.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It looks
We're gonna
amazing.
die.
I'd like to make
Yeah,
a
that's
point that
amazing.
platform looks very, grenadable.
Oh no!
I also want to point out. I hope that as soon as the grenade goes off, a hole in the wall up here just happens to be on the outside of the ship, and we all just get sucked out. And that's how our adventure ends. except for Tipper. Who-
Yeah, Tipper can stay
She's just
alive
gonna float
forever.
Her feet are
in
magnetic.
space. Forever, eternally floating through the abyss of space. Great. That's not nightmare fuel. God damn.
Wait,
Or worse. And,
Is Bopper like the little one that's like, oh my gosh, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I used the Tyke mini because
Yeah.
I don't have a baby death bomb.
Yeah.
I wanted to
That's
see
what I was like,
Tyke
oh my
look. Yeah, so I'm using the Tyke little mini. So
That's amazing.
I do want to ask, is it possible to use my last stealth boy before we enter?
On yourself?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
What's that? Do you remember the
It just makes me invisible for 3 turns.
3 turns? Okay, that's what I was asking. How long? Okay.
Yeah, it's just 3 turns.
Okay. So as you come around the corner, you see Sugar place something on their body and flip a switch, and then you see Sugar flicker a little bit. You can see barely faintly. You can see a faint outline of where Sugar is or was, but
Okay.
Sugar's not there. But you can sense as Sugar takes a step, it flickers, but then is gone again.
And just try to keep them as close to each other as you can for a moment.
Marcus is also going to bring out, as we're heading into this big open area, a syringe.
All right. As you come around the corner, you start to see, and you see the corridor, you start to see that there are several Zetans, several of these aliens
Boy.
See several of these aliens in similar white jumpsuits. Not like Kaiza. Kaiza wore blue gloves and blue boots. These all have red gloves and long red boots. And they seem to be going about doing various tasks. None of them have seen you yet as you start to make your way around the corner. And just as you all start to come around, one of them going down the stairs spots you, looks at you,
And Peggy shoots it in the face.
turns to yell, and Peggy, and then Peggy, yes, top of the round. This is your turn.
That is a 3 and a muff and 2. So that's 4.
And they would, I will say the one on the stairs is technically it's
Even
one
if
zone
it's-
away from me.
Which,
Okay.
I mean, that's still 4 successes, so...
Okay, perfect. Roll your damage.
Dang
You
it, I
said
can't
face?
use- well, not literally in the face. It's center mass, so...
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I it's just center mass is just the easiest thing.
That's center mass, okay.
Cool. Okay, that's some stuff. Let me use that. Okay, that's better. Okay. For 1, 3 6s. So winky face. 2 1s and a 2.
A 2. Okay.
And I do have piercing 2 and vicious.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
All right. Roll your damage. Oh wait, that was your damage. Sorry.
That was my damage.
The 7 plus the piercing 2. Okay. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So you've got this alien that's coming down the stairs right in their chest, and you see that it has blown through their spacesuit and singed a lot of their and pierced into their flesh underneath, right where human ribs would normally be. And he's starting to spew out some of this blue-green blood from under his spacesuit. And he's kind of hobbling there, holding his blaster, choking on his own blood, and yelling out to his friends.
And Peggy will sidestep kind of at an angle behind the wall because she's not stupid. Because she's seen their blasters. So after having triggered this person being thing, she sidesteps out of direct line of sight. Not to where she can't, yep. She's not dumb.
Okay. All right then. Marcus, unless anybody's going ahead.
Sugar would like to step ahead. Spend the luck to do so. I would like to get near that stairwell to. Are they all in one zone?
No. So upstairs would technically be a zone away because you're like in 2 different rooms. So that would be a zone away. So you could move zones. There's some on another zone that's to the side. So there's technically 1, 2, y'all are in a third. So there's like 4 zones at this point, like in a cross.
So that clump up in the room is like, but that upstairs is another zone.
Mm-hmm.
So Sugar just needs
That
to
you can
get
move to.
into that zone.
Okay.
And
So you're like right face to face with this up one. But you're right face to face, like knocks you down. You're right face to face with this alien as you move up the stairs.
Is there enough space to move by him, or is he like taking up the whole space?
You could probably get by him, and there's no rules about.
Well, I'm invisible,
that.
so.
Yeah. Oh yes, then yes, you can definitely. Yeah.
Okay, that's what matters. I need to get past him. I just want to make sure I get a clear shot on this. Oh no, those stairs.
You've died twice.
The stairs are mean, like.
Well,
it's just because that base, because yours is a metal mini, and that base is like really big.
Sugar will fire into that zone, with my alien blaster.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's going to be energy plus your perception.
Yep.
Reconnection successful. No, it was not something you said. I roll positive gaming. Sorry about that. No, we're having internet issues apparently. So, but thank you for stopping in and watching. Yeah, so we were playing Fallout, the RPG. So yeah, all right, Sugar. So you're using luck instead of your perception. You rolled 2 successes. Roll damage. Oh, you are.
You're muted. You're muted.
Yes.
It's spending extra ammunition if I have a higher fire rate, right?
Yes, one more round, and it's only got it's got 2.
Do it twice.
I think it just adds 1 dice per rate. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So that'd be 9 of those. So that is going to be 4 6s, 3 5s. Oh wait, yeah, and 2 2s.
So 11. Okay. Plus the close. Okay. Plus the fire rate or the reliable. Okay. So plus the blast. Okay. Yeah. So you run up the stairs and you are using a stealth boy. You run up the stairs, blast into the room. And you can see Kaisa. Kaisa is in this room and she is off kind of to the side as she sees you run up the stairs. So you bring up your blaster. She ducks behind one of the boxes of machinery that's up here. And you let loose this energy blast from this alien blaster, dealing quite a bit of damage to several of them. But this is one of their weapons.
Fine,
so it does. So their suit does absorb some of the damage, but it still does quite a bit of damage to them.
I'll spend a luck point to deal a critical.
Okay.
Whenever I deal any damage, I can spend a luck point, and it'll turn critical hits. So I don't
Slayer.
know. This is actually critical mess. No, it's better critical.
Oh, is it? The Slayer does the same thing. Oh, interesting.
When I inflict 1 or more points of damage.
Oh, perfect, cool. Yeah, so you break some of the screens. So there is a screened table up there. Hold on 1 second. Now that you all know where you are, we'll get you a little bit closer view of up there. So there are screened tables. There are screens everywhere up there. A screened system and screens all over the room. And you see as you let loose this energy blast, they start cracking and breaking. And sparks, stuff is starting to spark. The window in this area is very large. It's like a very large domed window that you can see out into space from. And yeah, you can see several of these creatures look very badly injured, and they are one of them is completely knocked out. You're not sure if it's dead or not, but they are looking rough up there.
Also, I have bloody mess. If I inflict a critical hit, I can roll a d6. I roll an effect. They all take an additional injury on a random location.
Okay.
Please, come on. I just have to roll 1. That is a 5. I believe 5 is effects.
5 is, yes.
So then they all take an additional injury on a random location.
Okay. Roll your location die, or roll a d20.
The d20, that is a 2.
That's going to be, I believe, head. Yes, so head. Okay, you see 2 of their brains explode. Some of the other ones look like they're starting to ooze some of their blue-green blood out of their ears and their just various orifices on their face.
I feel like I should spend an action point and do this again.
It's 2 for a major action. Oh, but you have the feat that. Do you have the feet, or is that?
I don't.
Yeah, just don't break the glass, though, is all I'm gonna ask.
No, I'm firing slightly away from the glass, like ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly?
Yeah, why not? We don't. Sugar almost never uses action points, so I feel like this is the right thing to do.
Okay. I'm going to remove these 2. They're dead.
All right, we're gonna do. Well, I spent 1, 2, 3, so this will be 4th. To do the shot for the luck, that's going to be 2 successes with an 8 and a 2.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Is the increased difficulty? I don't know what their defense is.
Oh yes, it does. Wait, you got 2 successes?
Mm-hmm.
Their defense. Yeah, no, you're good. Your defense is 1.
Solid. So then.
But the other one is going. No, you got 2. Then yeah, no. You still no. Yes, no. It goes up by 1. If you got 2 successes, then no. One. So the main one you did not hit. It's fine. You hit the rest of them.
That's okay. That is going to be moving these around. That's 2 6s, a 5, a 4, 2 2s, and a 1.
So that's 8.
8.
8. Okay. All right. Cool. And that was still center mass, you said?
It's still blasts. I believe it just does chest damage.
Yeah, it's everybody. Okay. So you take out 2 more of them as they start to the energy damage blasts through their body, completely disintegrating them into ash on the floor. You can see any metallic pieces that they were holding drop to the floor. Yeah.
And you said it was higher for the boss. Blast, they just take half damage of whatever it would be then.
Yeah, so 8. Cool. Or not 8, 4. 4 of the, yes. Yep.
So if he took any damage, I'll spend a luck point to deal an additional critical hit.
Okay, go for it. Location, roll your dice.
So this will be 2 more critical hits, depending if this works. Okay. That is a 6.
6 is a torso. Yeah, so he starts, so you blast into him and he starts bleeding out from inside of his suit. You can see blood oozing from like where his intestines, if he were human, would be, just start to dribble down his white suit and turn his white suit green. Almost looks like Christmas colors, red, white, and green.
Solid. So he should have 4 injuries now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, all right.
That's all Sugar can do now.
Yeah, let me take the other 2 off the board from up there. Oh. Where's the other one? Oh, no, I already took that one off. And then she's kind of hiding. So she's the one that's hiding. Trying to be back there. Okay. All right. Then, okay, so Sugar's gone. Then Marcus, right? Because Peggy went. Sugar, Marcus. There's still the one on the stairs down here that you can see in the immediate area right here. That's the only other one other than the one upstairs that you can see because they haven't had a turn yet and they haven't come out.
Okay, so I only currently see 1 or I see 2?
Oh, wait, you see this one and this one.
Okay.
These 2.
Question: Is it? It's a minor action to take a chem. Is it also a minor action to administer a chem? Non first aid chem.
No, if you're giving it to somebody else, then I believe that is a major action. Yeah. Or wait, is that what you're asking?
Yes. I couldn't find it. It says for first aid, it's a major action, but I didn't know.
Yeah. Then it would be it'd be a major action to give it to somebody else if you're giving it to giving it to somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't on the cheat sheet. To administer non-first aid.
Yeah, you can assist for a major action. First aid, to administer first aid. It would be to give them that. So it would be the minor action to draw it, and then it would be your major action to give it.
Okay, well I've already drawn it, but I also have the gunslinger thing, so I don't take minor actions to draw. But I will. How many action points do we have left?
With the 2 I spent, we're still at 5 because I don't think anyone spent extra.
All right, then I hopefully I'll get some back here in a second. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn to Ash. Say, Ash, do you trust me?
At this point, why the hell not?
All right, I'm I'm gonna jab Ash's arm with the syringe.
Marcus asked for consent.
Well, I don't know if she knew that it was
Marcus
You and
has a
Kim.
very specific.
It's fine though. It's fine. Sticking people with Kims. Oh my god.
Obviously. You now have +3, and it probably won't come up if it does. You have +3 to your physical damage resistance.
Nice. Wait, everywhere?
Everywhere.
Oh, crap. For how long?
It's lasting.
That one's lasting, right? So that's the whole scene.
You are now officially a brick house.
I thought about giving it to myself. I was like, no.
That's no lie.
Get that.
That's no lie.
Then I'm going to use 2 action points to take an additional major action.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot the guy on the stairs.
Okay, go for it.
Or at least try to.
Yep.
And it's a ammo and an action point, or just ammo to do the gun food thing?
It's just ammo.
Is it just ammo?
Yeah, if your gun has the
No, I have it written down. It is an AP and ammo
for
gun food.
Oh yeah.
Just if I hit to do additional damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
We'll see if I hit. 4 and a 6. So that's
Okay, so 3 successes. 4, yeah. Then you gain action points. Yes, that does hit. You gain, because it was he has a defense rating of 1, but you're,
Okay, we're back at 6 because the extra for the AP that I didn't calculate.
all right. So that is did you generate? Because you just met the number, right? Because they had it was a higher difficulty.
Yeah, I met it, so we didn't get extra.
Right. All right. So that's a hit. I will use an action point and an extra ammo to hit the other guy. That's
okay. Yeah, it's close enough.
All right. Damage. We'll see if it's worth that I didn't spend any of that luck on kicking Ash's ass in that armor sometime. I'm seeing some 3s, some 4s. All right, so I'm going to use luck to reroll 3.
Okay.
All right, good. 4 6s, 2 5s. Those are that's vicious. So, and then 2 1s and a 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
16 total. Okay. And that's after the.
That's the effects.
The effects. Thank you, because I was calculating. I was like, that's before the effects.
I didn't announce it, and I should have, but it was center mass because I won't roll.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you take aim and then you pow. Both of those with that much damage, that just completely again, death becomes or blast a hole right through the center of them, making them a better door or a better window than they made a door. Those two fall over dead. Blue-green blood starts to dribble down that stairwell.
All right. Feels pretty good about that. I will head to. If I don't see anyone else, I'll head up. We'll begin moving towards the staircase. I guess up as far as I can go.
You're going to use movement. Did you already do minor action though, to draw the chem?
I had it out before.
Oh, that's right, before.
But I also have the gunslinger thing where I can.
Right. Okay. So you still have movement as a minor action.
Yes. So I'll.
Did you want to get all the way up the stairs or just on the stairs?
I will get to the top of the stairs unless I see some reason not to, like another threat incoming. But yeah, I'll get to the top, but I'll make sure I leave plenty of room for Ash to skedaddle on by.
As you start making your way up the stairs and you're looking to your right, coming down the hallway, you see more little green men from Mars or.
If I may.
I don't know where they're from. But you also hear this ding, 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 and you see this big, very big.
Oh shit.
I mean, this thing is pretty big.
No, I shouldn't have given Ash that thing. I should have taken it myself. Fuck.
This very big, clunky robot that has these rotary wheels, almost like the treads on a tank, start to make its way down that hallway. And it's got a couple green men with him as you make your way up. So do you want to go up the stairs, or are you staying right there? Where are you going?
Seeing it head this way, I'll stop where I'm at, and I will shout to Ash. Ash, incoming! Smash!
Okay, cool. So that's your turn then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ash.
All right.
Ash, you see Marcus.
Okay.
You see explosion or
after he stuck me first. That's the most important thing. As I basically when he does that. Basically, she takes the syringe out of her arm. I'm assuming he stuck it in the arm.
I did not just leave it hanging.
Okay, you didn't specify.
Marcus
I'm just
is an
clarifying.
Kim user. He's not gonna.
All right.
Your arm.
Okay, great. Well, now that we cleared that up.
Sorry.
Basically, she looks at the arm, grabs it for a second. All of a sudden, the veins become more pronounced. It's almost as if she's going into Ash's Hulk mode, which no one has ever seen. She seems to almost like as if she's gained a few inches even. And in that moment, she kind of cracks her neck. I'm starting to understand why you like that stuff. It feels real good. Time for the pain train! And when she does that, she's going to run forward at full speed to deliver some pain upon her used to be enemies. Well, I mean, Tipper doesn't count. We don't count Tipper anymore. But, she's going towards this machine. And she's trying to do some serious damage. So I am doing a major action. Huh?
What if it's Gil?
Hey, she just got stuck with drugs, and she's also thinking that this thing is about to attack them. She's not thinking straight.
Sure.
Oh, I know.
As you run by, Marcus will say, "I'm glad you like it. It is super addictive."
Yeah, and then she's going to go. It's within one. It's within one zone, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, I rolled because it's supposed to be strength and athletics because it's a difficulty of 2 in order to do what I'm doing. I did get 3 successes. I had a 9 and a 15. Basically, I'm charging at this thing and it will be knocked prone.
Oh, I think this actually, let me double check. I think this one, it does not have the ability to be knocked prone.
That's fine because it still does a damage. It still does where I can add 1d6 and stun damage to it.
Okay.
Because it was successful. Let me also that was also successful. That was 2. No, that was 3 successes for that. For like actually hitting it with the unarmed. So basically it's basically like I'm clotheslining this thing to tackle it, but it may not be knocked prone, but it's still going to get the 66 damage with the stun.
Yes, yeah, it has a defensive 1. So roll, go ahead and roll.
All right, so that's going to be let's see, that's 3 2s.
Oh my god.
I am going to also to use a luck point, so then whatever I attack it becomes a critical because it's unarmed.
Okay.
Or it receives an injury, I should say. Yeah. Okay. To the location, which is 17.
Okay, that is the left leg, but it would be its left tread. Yeah.
Okay. Using 2 action points to do another major action. So after basically charging at this thing, because now I'm juiced up, she's going to take her sledge and try to do crowning glory against this thing's head. Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, and that is 3 successes.
Yep. You only need 2. You're good.
All right, so it's a lot of dice, guys, so bear with me. Let's see. So, let's see. Okay, that's 2 5s, a 2, and a 1. And then 3 6s.
Okay.
And a 5 and a 1. The others are blank.
Okay.
And
right.
Also another luck point for a critical.
Okay. In that different location though?
Yes, that is going to be a 7.
7 is 7 torso. Yeah, so it's body and then it's left tire. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you come up with it and you're just like wailing on this thing as it is tink 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 coming
Feel the
down.
pain.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just blasting into it, and you can see that it's the tread on that left rotary looks to be some of the links are coming off and it's slowing down and it's like think doing that, and you bashed in a good portion of its very massive metal torso. Is that your turn?
Yeah, she's just wailing on this thing and screaming about delivering pain and etc. And yeah, very dramatic Ash fashion now that she's hulked.
Okay. All right, it's going to be their turn.
Bring it.
Okay. All right. They will take their turn then. The one up top, I will. Gosh, it's like barely. I guess I'm gonna. This is big. I'm going to spend an action point to, get myself out of my stunned condition. Being up there. I rolled a nat 20 and I did but I got 2 successes with my other one with my 3. I'm gonna leave it. So the leader up here, the commander of the ship, raises his blaster up at you, Sugar, and is going to fire at you. So 2 hits.
I don't think so because I'm invisible and it adds 2.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, he wouldn't even see you. Then he would not shoot at you. He is going to be looking and trying to find you, but then see the assault going on below, and he is going to come up and see Marcus then down here and shoot at Marcus. So 2 just to hit.
2 is the number, yeah, 2 hits.
Okay. So he's going to hit, and then how?
One of those things that hits everything in the room.
What? Yeah, but it does hit everybody in that zone, which would be technically you and because he's firing down. Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's you because
I'm around a corner.
Sugar is because the Sugar's defense is up. So okay, because Peggy went behind. It would technically be Tipper too because Ash went to the next one.
Yeah, I'm in the next zone.
So Tipper, is your defense a 1 or 2? Well, either way, unless your defense.
It hits either way, right?
It's a 1.
The defense is higher.
Okay.
It's just half damage.
Yeah. All right. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. 6 points of energy damage to your chest.
Okay. Let's see.
Negating any energy damage resistance that you have. So 6 points of energy weapon damage to your chest. Then he is going to reload and shoot again, or not reload, he's going to shoot again. Oh gosh, no, that's not that one. I'm going to get the complication after this. Then he's going to shoot again. That is going to be 4 successes. Shooting at the two of you again. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 this time. 5 points of energy damage this time. Same thing to your chest. However, as he shoots off that second blast, his gun explodes and disintegrates him into a pile of alien ash.
What happened?
Rolled a nat 20.
Marcus.
He was like this close to dying anyway.
Marcus.
Oh, Marcus.
Dear God, tell me
I
that
just
the
looked
keys
at
are
him.
there.
I just looked at him and he just blew up.
Oh my
Y'all
The
thought-
other two that are barreling down this hallway, that Ash has now just assaulted this robot and are going to raise up their blasters and try to shoot at you. This guy is alien dust. And they are going to try to shoot at you. That is going to be 3 successes.
Okay.
Okay. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points to your torso. 7 points of energy damage to your torso.
Yes.
They're going to reload and shoot again. That is only, let me double check. That is only 2. That's only 2 successes. Do you have a defensive 2?
I do.
Okay. So they fail because it went up by 1 with that second one. The other one's going to shoot at you. That's going to be 1 success. He's going to try to shoot you again. That's going to be 3 successes, which will hit you.
Yeah.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your blanks. So 5 points of energy damage again, but this time's to the head.
Okay.
And then that's going to be their turn. The robot, however.
How's Ash looking?
I just avoided a crit on my torso, and my head's been knocked silly, but it's still intact. So there we go.
So head is still attached to shoulders.
Yes.
Looking good.
That's because I have a special perk for that. So there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Perks are good.
The robot.
I like to believe it's the drugs too.
The robot that seems to be 2 successes.
Yeah.
2 successes.
But was it because of the stun damage? Is it unstunned?
Are you stunned? Did you take 5?
No, I'm saying it was stunned. It was supposed to be stunned with that pain train.
I will use an action point.
Damn. That's okay. That's okay. You gotta try.
Yeah, I'll use an action point. So to unstun it. So that's going to be 2 successes, and then it's going to.
I hope it's physical damage. So you take none.
None.
Well, I mean, she's got like 20 defense at this point with physical defense.
Okay.
It's kind of ridiculous.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of vicious, which was 3 points of vicious. So that's 10 points to
What kind of damage?
your right leg
What kind of
10
damage?
points.
of physical.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's not looking good.
What
not looking good.
What was it down to?
So now it's down to I literally have 1, I believe.
1 hit point.
One, no, I'm saying one as far as like down to like where it's like it could have been an injury, like a crit.
Okay. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So that.
Yeah, like I only have like one defense, like because it basically when what you gave me, it negated some of it, but I still basically took damage.
Not a lot. I would hope.
2 more. Oh, you didn't see that.
Not bad. It's bad.
2 more aliens have come out from this room back here, shooting at Marcus.
Fuck those guys.
1 success. Does that hit you?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay. Okay. And the other one is
Marcus
going
will give him
to.
the same
that's
glare.
4 successes.
I will give him the same glare I gave the guy that the gun blew up on.
That's going to be 4 successes on the other one.
No, I don't hit.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6, 2, 6 energy damage to your right arm. Your mechanical arm.
No, it's not my mechanical. Left is my mechanical.
Your left one. Okay. And we'll try to shoot again. That's going to be 3 successes. Does that hit?
That'd be the number with increased difficulty.
That's going to be 1 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 blank. 5. 5 points to the right leg.
Sure. Marcus is
energy
doing
damage.
fine.
Okay. Then that's their turn. Tipper.
Tipper,
It's
yell out
my
for
turn.
Gil.
Yes, you are back here.
Did any of that damage go to Tipper too? Because she's in the same zone.
I did. It did. Yeah. I got hit. I got to the chest. Energy damage to the chest. One thing I'm distinctly aware of. Okay. One thing I'm distinctly aware of here is that there are many things that Tipper can do that I've never used in this game with this system. So I have no idea what I'm doing. So I mean, there are things that if I want to do, you're gonna have to tell me how to do them, because I've never gotten to use some of these things that I would like for her to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
No, I'm sure. Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
All right. So tell me, and then tell me what dice to roll for this and stuff like that. Okay. So, let's see. Let me look where I am. Oh my God, everybody's
Okay, so you are here.
Yeah.
Ash went over and back
I see
here
her.
to where she was messing with this mechanical dude and bashing him. The 2
Peggy's
aliens
still
were fighting
behind
Marcus. Yeah.
Thanks for the
Excellent.
raid. Thank you for the raid.
Oh,
What?
thank you. Total party chill in the house. Thank you so
Peggy's-
much for the raid. We only have 2 episodes of Vault left, and we are in the middle of some heavy alien combat in space. So yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Peggy is still behind you, Tipper,
Is,
like,
but
right
is-
there.
Is Bopper
Oh, you
in-
are. Oh, I do
is
see you.
Bopper in the
I see you.
zone?
But okay.
Is
That's
Bopper
good
in the
to know.
zone with me? Is Bopper in the same zone with me?
Bopper.
Got you.
They're behind the wall with Peggy. I just didn't move them.
Ah.
Damn.
Wow.
Marcus,
You don't see it.
my
You don't see.
Bopper.
You don't see Marcus's frustration. You're behind a wall. You don't know.
You fuck off my Bopper.
You don't know. You don't know.
You leave
Marcus-
my baby. Leave him
Yep.
alone.
You didn't give Lady commands to do anything, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think I remembered. Okay.
Ladies on hold.
Yeah.
I would too,
Peggy-
especially with these
Peggy-
room-destroying weapons.
Peggy will. Peggy is like is definitely yelling somewhere, like, call Gil, call for Gil. Like,
Oh no. All right. Are we literally trying to get upstairs, or are we just fighting our way through? But is our like goal to get on that second platform? Pretty much.
Kaisa is upstairs, and she is now that her father has basically blown himself up with the help of sugar, or disintegrated himself with the help of sugar. She is making her way and trying to sift through the ashes to find the keys to arm the self-destruct button.
Got you. Okay. Marcus, are you like mortally wounded or anything? You're just hit, right?
He barely has a scratch.
Darn. Okay.
I believe Ash is the
Wasn't
one
sure,
that's
but-
in more
Ash got
trouble.
fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like down to like 14 hit points, dude.
Oh, what?
But you're also. But see,
It's
Marcus
all-
has
it's a lot.
2.
I mean, that's a lot considering Ash. So
That is.
Marcus's duster protected him from quite a bit of that
yeah.
damage.
The duster. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. All right, so, but what I'm looking at right now is it looks like Marcus is faced with more creatures than you, or from what I can see.
Ash has the robot on her as well as 2 aliens. But you can't hear
see
that.
it.
Yeah, you can't see it because she's, you can't
darn
see
it.
because she is, so you're here.
Yep.
And then Ash is like around the corner right there.
Oh, Ash, you took off.
You would have heard.
Okay.
She would have heard Marcus shout.
I saw a robot was
Oh
like,
my
"Ow,
God.
ow."
She would have heard Marcus shout though to Ash and point out the.
All right.
She's right because she's right behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There
And
you go. There's
movement.
aerial view. So you, Marcus, 2 aliens over here, robot thing with Ash.
Can I use, movement wise, I can use like, I guess all my movements would be like 50 feet or something, or anything?
Because of the zones, you can basically right now, unless you're trying to go upstairs or in one of the rooms, you're good to move about zone wise. So you can move wherever you want.
All right, cool. So Tipper's gonna turn to Peggy and say, I think I heard Ash scream. And like, you've never heard Ash scream in pain. So it was like, I think I heard her scream, but not like in a way like she's attacking someone, like she might be in danger. So Tipper's gonna say, I'll be right back. She's gonna sneak along that wall there with her duffel bag that's on her shoulder. Sneak along that wall and like look around like this way to see if she can see what's happening to Ash. And she's gonna bend over. Yeah. She's gonna bend over and she's gonna open her duffel bag. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but like over the past few weeks, like Tipper was sort of making things. Like in one episode she was making something, then the next episode she wasn't. But then one episode she was making something because she was collecting things. Well, one thing that Marie helped her make was a brand new cache. And this cache actually has an Institute laser attached to it.
Shit.
It has
Cache 2.0.
There's a little laser.
She's like, please don't let Ash toss or yeet her at anybody. But she would like to release Cache, like figure out how I can do this with this paperwork here. But she Cache actually has a laser, but it has piercing burst attached to it.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
So Tipper can just tell her what to do, basically. She's gonna say, aim or whatever, aim. And the one, let me close in, hold on.
Okay, yeah, sorry. There's 2 aliens here. I know you 2 aliens behind the robot. So the robot Ash is engaged with, the 2 aliens are shooting from back here.
Okay. Yeah. The one that I can reach right there with her. Yeah, the one that I can reach right there with her. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even point to it. I'm so stupid.
Oh, you're fine.
But the one that I can see, it's like on the right there, sort of.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would like to basically just tell her aim and fire, and she's gonna fire at that thing, the laser. One thing I should mention is that I'm tagged for energy weapons, and my rank is 5.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so 5 plus your energy weapon. So what's your perception?
6.
6. So your target number is 11.
11.
Okay. All right. So roll 2d20, and you're trying to hit one of the aliens, not the robot, right? The one on that you can see.
I think I'm gonna try to. No, the robot's the one that I think she knows that Ash hit because she heard it. Do I want to hit the robot instead? No,
Yes,
she's gonna aim
do.
first. She's gonna aim first for it. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Roll 2d20.
Yes.
And you want to get
A 2 and a 19.
Okay, you can use a luck point to re-roll that 19 if you'd like.
I was gonna say I'd like to use a luck point to reroll. It's a mess. I got a 19 again.
Okay, that's fine. You still got 2 successes because it's a tag skill.
Did it hit Ash because of the?
No, because it's a 19, not a 20, and this is her first hit. So,
Oh
so yeah, if it would have been her second one, and if she would have tried to aim and got a 19 again, then that would have caused a critical fail or a complication. Okay, so roll. What was the damage on the gun? How many d6? It was.
Oh, it's 5d6.
Okay, so roll the 5d6 and let me know what numbers you get.
Let me get my d6. And this is very fitting because Tipper has never gotten to use this new cash before. She's just as like, I don't know what I'm doing as I am. So it's perfect.
I love Cashbot.
2, 2, 1, 3, 6.
So 5 points, and then you said what kind of damage was it? It was
Piercing.
Did it have piercing?
Energy.
Energy. Okay. Go ahead and roll another d20 to let me know what hit location.
Yeah, and these are the ammo is fusion cells specifically.
Okay. Energy damage.
A 17.
17. So that's going to be the left leg of one of the left leg. That is going to. He's one of the squishier ones. So Cashbot comes out of your bag. You set it down, and it like rolls out, and then it blasts this energy weapon into the left leg. Oh, thank you.
And I have to say that she does look like a little Ash again with blue hair and the tattoo markings and the same kind of like studded jacket. She even like made a little studded jacket for her. So look at the goggles on her head. Tipper's very proud of this creation.
Hopefully the Ashes too.
That alien.
Ash just like looks at this thing like.
And she doesn't see, you don't see Tipper though. You don't see Tipper, so you're like.
No, but like I know you're somewhere close. So like basically it's just kind of like that moment of like, where is this?
So you completely break off the leg as the rounds go through it, break off its kneecap, and it falls over and starts splurting blood everywhere. But that alien is dead. So anything else you were wanting to do?
I don't think I can. Wait, do I have another?
You can spend action points to go to like let.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend action points to have her. Oh no! This time she wants to try out. So she hears Cash do what she does, and she's like, yes. And then she pulls out of her bag Hannah's shotgun.
Oh God.
Which is upgraded. Yes, and she's very proud of herself because she wants to make you proud, Marcus. She hasn't gotten to use it in a long time. She sort of turns around. This is the moment
Ash knew they messed up.
You can't blame Marcus.
How many action points are we at to be full?
That's right.
Started, I think. We're full before her turn started.
We might have 3 action points.
Wait, Ash went after me. So whatever Ash used. Whatever Ash.
I'm just.
She's used 2 though, I think.
Okay.
She's
then
2.
You're good.
5 or 6.
Okay, then you're good. Yeah. Then you're only using 2, so you're good. You're good.
Okay, I'm good. All right. So that alien's down, and she heard it like fall over. Did it like make a noise or something?
Oh yeah. It's lit.
All right. So it's gone. So because when she peeked, she saw that. So this is when she turned, like she's gonna turn the corner. It's like in slow motion, like with background music and everything. And she's like slow motion, gonna come around as fast as a sawed-off shotgun.
That would be terrifying.
She's coming around.
And she'd like to aim at the robot.
Okay, roll your attack.
You're gonna kill Gil.
I kind of want to see a natural 20.
I just
stop.
I think
it'd be thematic. It would be thematic.
I think it's Gil.
You are so fired, Marcus.
I think it's
you know what? Her shooting skills reflect on your teaching.
I know.
So.
I realize this. It's still funny.
Killing Gil.
Okay. Yes. So roll 2 more d20. And let me know.
Ew, where did my d20s go? This is BS. Okay, hold on.
What was the target number on the shotgun?
I rolled a 12 and a 19.
Use that luck.
Yeah. Unless you don't want to.
I think I should use luck.
Yeah, you can use luck to reroll that 19 if you'd like to.
Ash would appreciate.
If not, then you don't hit.
Using that luck.
I can only reroll 1.
You can use a luck to reroll 1, or you can use 2 luck to reroll 2.
I think I should roll both though, shouldn't I? Because 1 into 12, that's 2 bads.
Yeah, you want 2 characters.
And if I'm coming around the corner, like, so in her head, she has this like vision of herself, like being a savior, sort of, because she's like, everyone has saved her so many times. And she's full of this like excitement because she could possibly be meeting the person who created her. So maybe she's a little like excitable and not as sure of where she's her aim. So that would explain, okay, whatever.
And you can use an action point to add an extra die. You could add an action point to add a 3rd dice to the pool if you like.
Okay, a third D20.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do with the 2 that I just re-rolled?
Let's ignore them.
What did I do with the 2 that I just re-rolled? What do I do with those?
Well, yeah, what are they? Like, if you re-rolled them, then that was 2 luck points and then an action point to have 3. So then you should have 3 D20s that you're rolling now.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna add it. Use an action point to re-roll that 3rd D20. Okay, we're looking at a 14, a 17, and a 19.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so
That's not.
So as you come around the corner, as your cash spot has just dispatched one of the aliens, and you have your shotgun, and you're like, I'm coming to save you, Ash. You take your shotgun and aim it dead center at this massive robot, and he goes in a mechanical voice, Teresa.
I fucking told you guys.
We're in character. We're in character.
We're
in character. Ash
every
does
time.
not care.
I know. I'm just telling y'all were killing Gil.
He's a Teresa.
Good thing she turned the corner.
She did. She came around the corner like slow motion.
And then you go to shoot, but you shoot the ceiling as it says this name that's very familiar, and you know this name. So you miss him or it, the robot. We don't know. Yeah, that's so that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Tried.
All right,
Do we
then
notice any
back to the
air?
top.
Air.
Oh wait, reconnection. Okay, and Peggy.
God damn it. Y'all, that means people got to miss out on my bitch fest about how I was right. But anyways, so I see. So Marcus is looking okay though because of his stupid jacket.
Fabulous.
Needless to say, Peggy will step out just enough, and she's gonna take aim, center mass at the little buddy, one on the right. Why not? And she gonna shoot him, and holy shit, that is a 3 and a 1, so that is 4 successes.
That's
Yep.
nice. Back.
So that is 4 successes. I will spend 2 of my action points, and I will gun Fu, the second little buddy, so he will take this exact same amount of damage.
Okay.
Which that is 10d6, so y'all should know that.
Yeah. Once you get to the 11 club, let us know.
Oh, I could get there. I just don't have the action points to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of my luck to re-roll.
I spent them to shoot the ceiling.
Yes.
As soon as I found out,
That's
Ash was
perfect because
11,
then you
I
didn't
spent all
hit
my
him. It was like narratively made beautiful sense.
This is so cool. Okay, so not a single one of them was a blank. So I got 2 1s,
Gosh.
2 2s, a 5, and 5 6s, and that is piercing, 2, and vicious.
At 18.
Ooh.
18.
Oh.
And that is center mass. So
How do you?
on both of those little bastards.
Marcus behind you, all of a sudden, you just pop, pop, and then alien bits go flying everywhere and just start raining down on you, and you've got alien green, blue blood and bits in your hair, and it's just
Damn it.
like everywhere, and it's coming down the stairs, and now it's just coating
Like
everything. all
Men in
over.
Black style. It's all just.
Hey, there's sugar.
Now, like Sugar's invisible form now has like green blood, blue green blood like oozing down your invisible
Oh my
Get
god.
We did get action.
Everywhere.
We did get action points back then, right?
I got a fuck ton back, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mark, were you doing anything else, Peggy? Yes.
Well,
Those two are dead.
I don't see any other aliens right in front of me.
You don't. There is you don't see the one that's. So this is Kaisa. She's going through the ashes of her father. There is one over here, but you don't see him. But you know that they're fighting over here. You can hear fighting and gun blasts and stuff like that.
Okay. Do I have the movement to make it up to where Kaisa is?
Yes. Yeah.
Then Peggy will book it, like, just run past Marcus up to...
Ew, you look disgusting.
Yep.
You're covered in alien blood.
Yeah, she's
Marcus
just
will
like,
give
you
her
got...
a slap on the ass as she heads on.
As Peggy runs past, she's just like, you got something there? And then, yeah, going up the... and I will spend 2 action points to try to shoot at one of the aliens that is
That you can
there.
see in the other zone. Okay.
Yeah, that down. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just gonna try to shoot one of them. It's not gonna be. Oh, okay. That's 3 successes.
That hits.
Cool. I like this. Okay, that's not as good though. I mean, it's decent, but there's some blanks. Okay, so that is 2 1s, a 2, a 5, and 3 6s. Piercing 2 and vicious.
Okay. And it was center mass again.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Again, you blast through this alien behind this robot. The alien guts on the wall on the robot, dead.
Yeah. And yeah, then I'm just, kind of staying up where I'm at. Like, if there's a chair, she kneels down by the rail, like behind the, she's okay. And that's all I'm doing.
Then it's Marcus.
All the aliens currently dead other than
Yes, right now you don't see any aliens anywhere around you other than Kaisa, who has just picked out the what looks to be some kind of keys from the ashes of her.
I heard the machine say Teresa.
Oh no, did you? Does that name ring a bell for you?
I mean, yeah, I believe shared
You would remember that? Okay, then you would have heard a robotic voice say that word.
On the upside, Marcus, I did want to bring up the point is maybe this alien blood is like really like luxurious and enriching, and maybe it's actually conditioning your hair. Right
And
Oh my god.
Is it Marcus tell?
What?
I will use my major action to find out if that's the case.
If the robot said that?
No, if this alien goo, the blood, do I think it would make a good hair care product?
It
I would like to inspect
might be a good skincare product. It's like very like gooey and like very like it tingles a little bit.
Like snail stuff, like snail.
Yeah. Where they get the pseudopod slime.
I will walk over towards use my minor action to walk over towards the
Oh hey.
Ash and the robot. I will use the what's it called? Quick draw to pull out a stim pack. And
Okay.
I don't think we have any action points left, and I use my major action to inspect the goo. So I will hold that stim pack out for Ash if she wants to take it.
Okay. All right. So Marcus, you've run over to Ash and held out a stim pack for Ash, and all right.
Ash
then.
definitely snatches it and injects it.
So you stop assaulting the robot, and you're
Yeah, well, after that too, and I'm just like, well, damn. And then I see him roll up, and then I'm like, skink. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take that and put it near the torso area for sure.
It's a regular one. I don't.
That's
know what it
fine. I need some in my torso right now. I'll take it.
Should be dropping it. No. Okay. Upon closer inspection, as you stop your assault, you see Marcus come. You see Tipper come up and blast some of the aliens. Peggy takes care of another alien from above, and you see Cashbot and Tipper and Marcus handing you a stim pack. Upon closer look at this. At this robot, it's huge, it's massive with the tank-like wheels, but on the top of it you see this clear dome that's foggy, but it does have this green sloshing liquid inside of it, and what appears to be a human brain
in a jar. That's your main Tipper.
Unless you are the robot does not appear to be attacking anyone, and unless you are going to continue your assault on the robot, you are currently out of combat. Sugar, you are upstairs with Peggy, and Kaiza. Kaiza has pulled out the keys, and there are alarms sounding. There are alarms sounding in the spaceship, not being broadcast out. Ms. Kaiza has cut off transmission outside of the ship, but inside the ship there are alarms blaring. I've got the key. You all might want to hurry.
Lead the way. Where are we going?
My escape pod is just over this way.
Are you going with us?
If there's another pod, I could follow, but the pod does have weight limits.
Can we take Gil?
Is he attached to the? We can't take him out of that machine, can we? Or is he part of that machine?
This machine is my body now. I cannot survive outside of it.
Like, so Tipper, this is the first time she's hearing him talk, right? Sort of.
It's still some familiar, it still almost sounds like him, but not quite. It's got more of a robotic feel to it.
Gotcha. So Tipper sort of like whips around and like walks slowly like toward it. It's taller than her, or she's like 5'9".
Yes, this thing. Okay. It's actually about the same height as you.
Okay, she like walks slowly toward him, and she's like, "Jaredon?"
Yes. How are you alive after all of these years? I thought you were dead, my love.
Tipper, grab the robot and let's go. As Peggy is beginning to make.
Why do you call her?
Okay, there's a. Okay, there's a lot going on, but we're leaving this ship because it's too dangerous. These are my new friends. You have to come with us right now. You have to come with us right now. Please.
I will go with you. I will go with you.
Okay. And Tipper sort of. You can call me Tipper. It's a long story. But follow me. And Tipper sort of just makes sure that he's following behind her, but goes toward Peggy because she knows that she recognized the urgency in Peggy's voice, and she momentarily forgot that they had a mission.
Sugar, Ash, Marcus.
The alarms are going off.
Let's figure out if we can take everybody.
Sugar goes with.
What's the way?
Ash is basically still injured, so Ash is trying to limp and move quickly as she can, but she does have a jacked up leg as well.
Marcus will assist with his bionic arm.
There we go.
Well,
He'll help you. He'll help you on.
as Peggy sees Ash like limping along, what part is fucked up the most?
Definitely the leg.
Yeah, so
Oh.
just a diluted
question,
stim pack
yeah.
straight into your leg, like just as
Mhm.
like you're, just boop.
Yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it.
Inject another stim pack, so that's 4 points of healing. Then
Yeah.
thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome. Welcome. We are playing Fallout, the 2D20 game by Modifius. We're coming up on the end of this campaign. We only have 2 episodes.
His only attic all left.
Okay, great. You're gonna have to. It's gonna be so funny because she's
I
gonna be
will
like.
ask. Do I have your permission?
Sorry about the connectivity issues, folks. Thank you for sticking with us. All right. Yes. So, yeah. What's the plan? Where are y'all?
Marcus will take up the rear in case we have anyone who comes behind us or anything.
So my question is, as we all get there to this escape pod, can Jaredin fit in the escape pod with us?
You look inside of it, and it's a very tight fit.
So no. Peggy will stop dead in her tracks as she gets all the way in.
Small.
Tip her eye.
Tipper turns right around to. So the alarms are going off, and there's like a countdown and shit going on.
There's alarms going off, and you can hear all over this floor. You can hear different doors start to shut, airlocks start to open up as more people from around the ship are making their way onto this deck to run at y'all.
Oh God!
Are there any more escape pods though?
This is the only one that was in like range, I think, because I think Corsa that said that if she could find one.
Yeah. Are you guys all on the ship now? You're all on it?
Like we're all right there.
Y'all are starting into the can if you were all getting inside of it.
And just to clarify, he can't fit at all, or he can't fit with us.
He can't get in there with all of you in there like that. There's no room.
Yeah. So that's again my point.
And
is that
neither can, and you will notice that neither can even the small frame of Kaiza.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is it's in theory a 1-for-1, so to speak.
It's all of us. It's him. So Tipper's gonna turn to Jaredin. I want you to come with us. I don't want to leave you. I've just found you. And she's looking like nervously back at her friends. And she's like, part of me just wants to stay with you here. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to stay with you here.
You cannot stay here. They are searching for you. They will find you if you do not leave. More of them.
But what if I never see you again?
We've made it this long. I will find you again, my dear one.
Why is life so unfair? Okay.
I am glad that I at least got to see you one more time.
Do I look like what you intended me to be?
You are not her.
No.
But you have become something more than I could have imagined. You are special. I am so happy I could see you again. See the person you have become.
Thank you for bringing me to life. This is my family, and we're trying to save all of us, but especially one of us. So I have to go. I can't stay. But I just want to say I'm so thankful for you. And she sort of leans forward and puts her hands like on the globe. Promise me that this isn't the end. Oh, wait, really quick. One thing I want to tell you before. You have a daughter named Marie. I met her in the wasteland. She's like, I mean, she's older now, of course, but you have a flesh and blood daughter. So I don't know if we'll see each other again. I don't want to put false hopes in my head, but I just want to make sure that you know that. Thank you for everything.
You can see some of the lights on his mechanical body start to flash and flicker, and the glow inside the globe of the dome that holds his brain kind of brightens and changes colors, and there's different swirls of liquids in there as chemicals are being washed over and exchanged inside that dome. I have a daughter. Look after her for me.
I promise. I promise.
And hopefully she will look after you. I am so grateful you have found family.
And Tipper sort of looks back at everyone sort of looking at her, and she's like, I definitely have. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Tipper. and his little claws will clutch your arms and squeeze like just barely.
And with that, she sort of backs into the little escape pod with her family.
And as you start to back away, you can just make out some of the little green men in the spacesuits coming around the corner. And you can see Kaiza up on the deck, pushing a bunch of buttons. And she seems to be manually controlling the airlock that shuts the door on your pod. And there are different bits to control. You can see blasters being shut as the door goes down, and you lose sight of the brain that is Jared and Gil and Kaiza up on the railing there. Who would like to try to pilot the ship and undock?
Does anybody have pilot as a skill?
Oh, Sugar is actually proficient in piloting spaceships because reasons.
Okay. I realize I don't have pilot.
Okay. Okay, so it will be pilot
plus luck,
plus
obviously.
perception. Yeah. So pilot plus perception or pilot plus luck.
Or like the option was ever gonna not be luck.
Like if it was ever
that's what it would normally be.
No, Peggy is going to be like at Sugar's heel out of complete paranoia.
Are you going to assist?
Yes, her perception is decent. But yes, no, Peggy is like at Sugar's heel and is like doing the scared like OCD thing of like I have to help because I am so terrified and I want to make sure that it works.
Ash will go over to where Tipper is and not really like basically still kind of like slightly limping because it's like still like she still got mollywopped. So she's still kind of like a little bit injured, but she will kind of get close to where Tipper is and put a arm around Tipper, her shoulder.
Tipper looks at Ash and she sort of just nods, and she has these like glistening sort of tears and coming down her face. And she's like, you know what this means, don't you, Ash? That we were meant to meet.
Yeah, who would have thunk?
Where are we gonna go now? Do you know? And she's just sort of looking out the window as whatever's happening is happening.
I was going to say, how does the assist work? It's been.
You will roll 1d20, and you can actually, if Marcus, since if you would like to assist as well, or if one other person can assist and roll 1d20 to help Sugar with this. If anybody would like to, that has
anybody else assisting, just Peggy.
Perception and pilot.
You don't want Ash to do that.
Well, that's one success.
Punching buttons.
My target number is a 7, and I got a 6. So
okay, so one success, Sugar.
2 successes with a 5 and a 6.
That's 3 successes. Would anybody else like to help, or would you like to use any action points to try to add to your successes?
I would say action points.
use
all the
yeah.
action points.
I'll take an action point to roll one more.
yeah.
One more? Okay.
That's a
Just
3.
one more?
So that's I think you can only add one more.
Oh, okay.
So that's 3 successes for Sugar.
The 4 total.
4 total.
Okay. You are able to get the escape vehicle off the mothership, and you start to try to move it as Ash and Tipper are consoling and talking, and you are able to take it off the mothership and start to direct it toward Earth. And you can, as you are heading toward and getting closer and closer, you start to get closer to the atmosphere, and behind you, as you can look out of the massive portal, you can see that all of a sudden there starts to be, you can't hear it, but you can feel this vibration as you start to see plumes of fire that explode and immediately implode all over the ship. And you start to enter the Earth's atmosphere. As you turn around and you look, you see something shiny with jets firing. And it looks like it's making a trajectory towards Earth as well. As you go immediately enter the atmosphere of Earth, everything starts to fireball around you. Sugar, you and Peggy are trying to keep control of this alien spacecraft. And you're keeping control of it as it goes faster and faster and breaks through the atmosphere. And then it goes, you're able to get control of it and slow it down just a little bit right before you smack and crash it into the Earth. And there is dust and debris flying everywhere as you have crash landed back on Earth. And that is where we will call it for tonight. I'm not going to tell you where you landed, but you did land. Crash land. Because you didn't get that 5 successes. You were so close, but you crash landed back on Earth.
Oh.
So.
And we see somebody step out with a black beard and Mountain Dew in their hand, and we hear a big no. We're in Fallout 76, you guys, and Ronan's there.
Right.
Marcus isn't deceased yet.
Yes, Marcus is.
Yes.
Has a mechanical arm.
Awesome.
I'll try harder next time.
JK.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for all the raiders that joined us, and thank you, everyone for tuning in and joining us for this wild ride. We have 1 episode left. Next week is the final episode of Vault, so you're not going to want to miss that. I hope you'll tune in next Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific here on the Initiative Order on Twitch. My name is April Hill. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram, stiletto DM on Twitter. And next week for the finale of Vault. All right, Utahime, Ash.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Again, I'm Utahime. You can find me on social media at Utahime Cosplay, and that's Facebook, Instagram, here on Twitch, where I occasionally stream on my own channel, and Brianna DeCosta on Twitter. And be sure to tune into the premiere of the Alien TTRPG. It is gonna be really, really good this Friday at 6 p.m. Danny here at the Initiative Order will be basically running the show, and I'm really excited to be a part of it, so definitely tune in. Thank you.
Yeah. Sugar Cyrus.
Oh, hey,
Jay.
it's been a day. Sugar's who I play, but you can call me Jay. Casual, you can find me on all social media at Just2Casual and Casual Creativity over on Twitch. Getting into the flow of new stuff once the road trip is over. My TTRPG Deep Breath is entering the playtest stage. So if you're interested in joining the playtest, where you can enjoy anime-inspired stuff of an urban fantasy setting that is D&D 5e compatible, follow all the social media updates on Deep Breath RPG on Twitter and Instagram, and deepbreathrpg.com. That's DEEP bread, THRPG.com. You'll also find me over on Red Hair Inn, Ekram Expeditions, and also I'll be working with Carrion, I think it's Carrion Studios, as well as Gannon Academy with some brand new TTRPG stuff, trying out some new systems. So stay tuned for the casual playthroughs of things.
Yeah. So many things coming up. It's gonna be awesome. All right, Peggy Sue, Taryn.
Everybody cosplaying again as John Bender is my name is Taryn, also known as Valrook across the socials. I'm a generally creative human and TTRPG performer and GM, as well as an eldritch entity and a dice maker, specifically under the moniker of Umbral Oculus Dice. That is UO_dice on the Instagram, or Ko-fi.com/UO_dice. I do have dice in stock right now, and if you want 10% off of my full sets, you can enter in discount code initiative at checkout for 10% off. So do that thing. Every other Tuesday, I'm over at the Red Hair Inn playing a lovely little cinnamon roll in the Ekram Expeditions. Not this Tuesday, because we're taking a chill day, and then I've got one more Monday of Vault, and then starting February 13th, Far Realms, a Cult Divinity Lost homebrew, where I am your storyteller, returns, and I terrify my friends with nightmares. So come watch it here on the Initiative Order. It's fun.
Oh, totally. Marcus Robo Cole.
Yes, my name is Justin, and I do now play the alive Mr. Marcus Cole, the slinger of guns, now with a robotic arm, which is super cool.
Nice. Cool. I think it's awesome.
I think it's pretty neat. We'll see. But thanks for joining us, and hopefully Marcus stays alive next week.
Yes.
We'll find out. And Alicia Marie Tipper.
Hi everybody, I'm Alicia Marie. I'm Alicia Marie Body on socials, and I'm a costume maker and cosplayer and RPG performer. Obviously, Wednesday I'm going to be competing against Neurological in the Champions of the Realms finals. It's the first game of the finals for Champions of the Realms. So I'll be playing Barwin, who is my war domain cleric, and she'll be playing Esmeralda, who's fighter wizard. So we'll see how that goes. No clue. Other than that, I can't talk about anything else I'm doing. That's what I'm really excited about seeing. So tune in Wednesday on Realmsmith. I think it's 5 p.m. PST. So, and then next week, of course, the last episode of this one, we'll see what happens, because so far it's been full on chaos. So who knows? I hope I didn't forget Cash. No, I grabbed her by the wire and put her in my duffel bag.
She's like, Mom, wait. Like, don't leave me. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for coming and tuning in. We will see you all in the wasteland next week.
In the wasteland.
Bye.